Well, okay, we got Moose to trade a balloon for a raft, so that we could float on water that is now rising randomly in the area that we're in. We rode this raft to a castle that had the air balloon popped on the top of it. We found this fey dragon with a mustache, who we in a cage that we're trying to free him from the cage. Meanwhile, three basilisks emerged from around the castle of which we fought. Almost lost Locke a couple of times. We killed the basilisk. Went inside the went inside the open door to the castle that we could have gone in the entire time. And as soon as we go inside, Pinky steals a dagger. There's a suit of armor that's guarding this dagger.
Pinky does not steal. She took a dagger.
You go upstairs and steal another dagger, and Moose goes upstairs.
Don't act surprised. Kev is totally
No. Kev stole the dagger. And then Moose stole a backpack and then broke a fucking window to get the dragon out of the balloon before it fell, and he brought it back inside. So now all of us are on the top floor of the tower, and we hear some shady shit going on downstairs when there was nobody inside the building when we came in.
Yeah, I went through all of the floors, and I told everyone every floor was clear.
I missed one session and shit goes to hell.
Yep. Oh yeah.
This is what happens when the voices of reason disappear.
You gotta
say Kevis is the voice of reason.
More so than any of us.
There's Locke. What about Locke?
Locke almost died.
Locke was unconscious for half the time.
Locke had no voice for half the time.
And let's be honest, Locke has been mostly an NPC for several sessions because we don't have Jason.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't a B&E though, because we let ourselves in through the unlocked front door. We didn't break anything until later.
Why did
it was just
not check the door?
It was more like
she was entering.
At the top of the tower. Yeah, it wasn't a B&E. It was an entering and then breaking.
Yeah,
it was entering then breaking out, which was my suggestion. It was
absolutely like we knocked at the door and then we fought Basilisk. Like there was no attempt to open the door in between the two.
Yeah.
No, they didn't even
try. On the bright side of things, most of us look pretty healthy.
Yeah, my character looks fine, so I don't know what happened.
We literally dragged Locke into the building, but other than that,
the one time you took damage was trying to rip a basilisk fang out of its mouth and failed.
Oh yeah, you tried. You tried to loot the body of, and they were large snakes, not necessarily basilisks, but you tried to loot the body afterwards, and you rolled a natural 1. So instead, you cut yourself on a fang and gave yourself 1 point piercing damage.
Cool.
And the whole reason that you guys are here at this tower is because when you were on that bridge, you saw the hot air balloon going crazy and losing control, and went in this direction. And you guys were able to track down where it had gone, and the hot air balloon had crashed into. Here, I will go ahead and quickly activate this one, just so so Kevis can see what's going on. Oh, ignore this guy at the top. He's my test character. His name is Wicker Blackfingers. He's an NPC from a one-shot I did. So you guys...
a little minion running around in the background testing things for you now.
Who is that?
Exactly.
Messing things up for us.
Right. So yeah, if you guys ever see this green emerald dragonborn running around, he is my test character.
Gotcha.
There are now gem-colored dragonborns in the world, thanks to Fizzband's Treasury of Dragons.
Yes.
Such a good book.
new subclasses, which are kind of awesome.
Yeah, like the Drake Warden, where it's like the Beastmaster.
I'm so bummed that I didn't make a ranger. I was like, such a good opportunity.
Multi-class.
I know.
And take it from experience. Troy can attest to this. Rogue multi-classing with Ranger is pretty hot.
Yeah,
we have one of those in our other campaign.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Packs a wall up.
Yeah, he does. It's ridiculous.
What are the two subclasses they chose?
Gloomstalker, right?
Scout, and he's only got his second level in Ranger.
Oh.
Or actually, is that true? I don't know. No, he just leveled up again last session, so I don't think he's chosen his Ranger subclass yet.
Because I was thinking like Gloomstalker Assassin.
Oh, that'd be sweet. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so this is
great.
This is the tower. The hot air balloon is like crashed into the top of the tower and is like kind of like hanging off there, dangling. And there's the ropes like containing the basket for the hot air balloon. Inside of it, you guys found a dead bullywug, which is essentially like a frog person, who was apparently the pilot. And then you guys did find Sir Talabar inside of the cage as well. And let me pull up his image. Talabar. I'll show this in here.
It's still like my favorite character so far because it's really cute and it's like almost pink.
Yep, and he has identified himself, and Pinky had a conversation with him. He's outside the window, which is why Moose broke it in the first place. He's trapped inside of a silver bird cage and he can't get out. You guys can't pick the lock; it's magically sealed. And he is a knight of the Summer Court, and he is trying to get a message back to his queen, Titiana. And that's basically where you guys left off, except for, let me put you back in the other version. And you guys started messing around with stuff, and you broke a window, and then you started hearing like a fluffy kind of rustling sound and like the shuffling of metal on metal. And with that being said, I need everybody to roll initiative. Go ahead.
Oh.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Well, to be fair, it was most of you. Most of you brought this on to yourselves. It wasn't one person. I will roll for luck.
Oh, our initiative rolls are not looking too
The rolls
hot.
are starting off strong.
With that nat 20, though.
Okay.
Armor didn't do that well either.
Okay, and now let's go for some of this. All right, so we will start off with Moose. Let's just say that what's your name? Zarius. I was thinking Zarius in my head. I was like, no, that's the wrong character. Zarius like peeks down the stairs and he sees nothing. Actually. So you guys are on the top floor and you peek down, Zarius, and nothing is going on the third floor. But you hear things coming up towards you, and you guys, they don't sound friendly. You guys are instinctually like, ah, crap, we triggered something. Okay, let's fight.
Out the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out the window, and as I do so, I will pull the rope out of the backpack and tie it to something here, this bookshelf or something.
Okay. Sure, go ahead. And the basket on the hot air balloon fell. When just from the crash, and then Moose like breaking the window and like a few pieces of glass going out. The rope's cut, and there is still like the hanging balloon on top of some dangling ropes, but the basket is no longer present. Cool. So, go ahead and roll an intelligence check to try your not skills there, Moose.
Try the
Lord.
not skills again. Maybe he's learned
One more
something. Maybe he hasn't. He's forgotten.
He wasn't paying attention.
Moose, you feel like you tie a successful knot.
Good to go, guys. Follow me. And I will fly out the window.
Okay. It is a smaller. It's not big enough for you to like expand your wings and like go out, so you can like jump out and then open your wings.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't get through the wall, but
Well, we'll just put you there.
nice. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. So next up is Locke. Who wants to run Locke today?
I can do it.
Yeah,
Or as I say, Moose, if you want to do it.
I can do it.
Running the two sorcerers.
Yeah.
You tied the rope to this thing?
Yep.
Damn it. Okay.
Locke is going to come over, and I think he's smart enough that he would test that rope before using it.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check for Locke.
Morgan, how tall is this tower?
Oh, man.
I think we described it as 30 feet.
Yeah, I think.
It's about 50 feet. It's about 50 feet, but because of the lean, it's about 30 feet from top to ground level. But ground level is essentially lots and lots of serrated thorns.
Well, that changed my idea.
Locke is like, Moose. Nice knot.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We're
Oh,
gonna
Lordy.
die.
Am I about to
Come
kill
back and
Locke?
someone's going to die.
The knot is going to teach it to you guys.
I mean, he would try to defenestrate, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, go through
Like-
the window.
Yep, out the window.
Yep.
Okay.
He already has 2 health.
Roll first of all, roll an athletics check as he is lowering himself out of the window.
Not good. I think he has 4 health.
That's
That's really bad.
Oh. Oh no.
I can't watch. I can't watch this.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh,
Oh
no.
boy.
What a time to come back!
Can I like reaction catch him or something? I don't
Roll
want to have to
a.
kill Jason's poor character here.
This is part of why I want to take the rest of December off, is to give Jason enough time to recover and come back.
Welcome back. We killed your character.
Welcome back. Roll a new one.
Hope you weren't attached to Locke.
Oh boy. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I think he was, because he and I came up with some pretty good backstory stuff for him. Okay. Moose, roll a dexterity, just a dexterity check to see how quickly you can
Come on,
react.
Moose.
Bad.
Come on.
That's not too bad.
Not
Not
bad.
too
All
bad.
right.
13.
A 13? Okay. So Locke goes out the window and like he's really shaken from like being beat the crap out of. He's only got 4 health. He's been unconscious twice in the last 30 minutes. And like he like grabs it and his grip strength is just not where it should be normally. And he just slips and falls. Ah! Moose, you go and you're able to swoop down and like catch him. And in the process, essentially, you come and catch him, and then like turn your back and slam into the tower, and then you guys fall. So overall, you do reduce the amount of falling damage. It would have been a 3d6 to Locke, and instead, it's going to be. You know what? I'm still going to do 3d6, but I'm going to half it.
All ones?
That would
Not
be
quite.
fantastic.
11 divided by 2 down to 5 damage for you both. And Locke is unconscious once more. Okay, next. Eli.
Okay. All right. So there are 2 of us here that are fucking hard to hit, and there's 2 of us here that can fly. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and move this bookshelf in the way of the stairwell.
The Mage Hand can only lift like 5 pounds.
Really? And okay. Okay. Well, fuck. I'm not very fucking strong.
Same.
The strong guy is out the window currently.
Yeah, I know. And he tied a really shit knot, and I can't do anything about it either.
Well, so far you guys don't know anything about that knot other than Locke said it passed his test.
I know that Moose tied the knot.
And we all know what happened the last time me and Moose tried to do a knot.
Pretty sure we're all aware of Moose's last knot.
Hey, it worked.
It
said
looked
wrapped it
bad.
around-
I
Yeah.
saw that knot. It was bad.
Kevis, you had to fix my knots last time.
Yeah.
You know what? I am, what is this? It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. I'm just going to post myself, I guess at the top of the next stairwell.
Did that automatically teleport you, or did you have to click it?
Yep. It teleported me.
All right, let me fix it.
It's fine. I mean, I was just right there. I wanted to block the stairwell, either on the 4th floor or at the very top of the 3rd floor.
Like right here.
Yeah. Which I could probably just do. No, I can't do that.
Oh, I know why. Okay. It's because I fixed this one. There we go. Okay, that part should no longer automatically teleport. Okay, so you're just running down and blocking the stairs?
And then I guess I'm going to hold an attack action in case something, or not really an attack, I can't do a spell. I can do a cantrip. I'll hold a Toll the Dead action.
Okay, sounds good. Next up will be the rug. So you guys hear, and something starts coming up towards you. And honestly, I did not realize how bleeping slow these things are.
Yes. We have a chance.
Yeah, a rug.
Right, but I thought it was like had a fly speed. No, it's
Like a
speed
flying carpet.
its speed is 10.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All that.
Okay,
Well,
so it's
I'll be
basically
out
going
of
to get over here, and it's basically going to get to the top of the stairs using its entire turn to dash. Okay. Next up is Xerius. So Eli, all of a sudden you see a massive carpeting go.
Yeah.
And it's coming up the stairs.
I'd like to use my action for Toll the Dead on it.
All right, go for it.
Yeah.
And that's a wisdom save for me.
I'm checking. I believe it is. It is, yeah, wisdom save or take 1d8.
That would be a 6.
All right, cool. I do a 1d8.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, 6 necrotic damage comes into it. And you see some of the frills and like the little tassels at the end just start to curl back, like burning, like when you do like burn string and it kind of just retreats. It's like that, but it's retreating from like this black corrosive material at the end.
Yep.
Okay, next up is the armor.
Aren't I up next?
Yeah, I thought it was there.
Yep, Zarius is up next. My bad.
Okay.
Eli threw me off with his held action.
No worries. Okay, so since Eli ran down the stairs, I'm actually gonna peek down the stairs so I can see what's down there since I can hear it moving up.
Yeah, you were still seeing it. It's like, oh, that's a moving tapestry.
Okay, so that's just 5. And each one of these is 5, right? Like
Correct.
5 feet? Okay.
Yep.
So since he attacked it, I'm just gonna fly over there and I'm gonna attack it.
All right, go for it. I love this visual of like a bird man having a spear because I'm just imagining like your entire body is just like.
Yeah, he's fast. I'm right, so I'm gonna stab it with my spear.
Okay. 23 will hit. Yes.
Alrighty. And this is damage, right? Where's the 2-handed?
Okay, 2-handed, so that is 10 damage. Nice.
All right, and then I'm going to use my bonus action, and then I'm gonna try to wreck it with my talons on my feet.
Okay. Okay, a 20 will also hit.
Alrighty. And an arm strike. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go.
6 more slashing damage.
Alrighty, and then I'm going to fly back, and I'm just gonna be in front of his little self right here.
Okay, and you have mobile, right?
That's right.
Okay, no attack of opportunity. Okay. Now it's the armor's turn. And the armor started to get a little bit of movement last time, so he how much does he get? Okay.
The armor has a higher dex than the rogue.
No, the
Nope,
rogue
probably not. That's
No.
right. So technically it's Pinky's turn. So yeah, Pinky, we'll go ahead and do that.
Oh, okay, awesome. Because yeah, I have a +4 to my dex. I'm like,
I was just curious. I didn't mean to change any of that.
No, you're good. It's a good call. I didn't realize there was a tie.
great. I'm just gonna look over to Kevin. I think we need to put those daggers back.
I won't help. Okay, never mind. I can't say anything.
Well, there's a chance. And knowing that mine was on the very bottom floor, I'm just gonna fly out the window. On my way, I want to look at this knot, though. Is that a really good knot?
I don't know. That seems a little metagamey. I mean, like,
All right,
as
no,
far,
I'll keep going. I'll keep going.
I don't know. Like, what
Peace
would
out.
you guys do? Like, Locke is your most intelligent person in the party. You guys all
True.
know that, and it passed his test. So you guys have to make your decisions based off of that. If
Yeah,
If he
if he
believes it,
believed
I'll
it.
trust him.
If he believed it, I'd believe it.
Okay. I don't know. I would probably give it away for like Kevis or Eli. You guys are like very skeptical in general.
Yeah, I'll fly.
So, but everybody else, maybe not.
It's not my problem. I can fly.
Yeah, you go out the window. You go out the window and you're like, oh, that's what that thud was. Moose and Locke are snuggling, and Locke is unconscious again.
Guys, Locke looks kind of dead.
Yeah. And I had him as 12 HP. but we had him. Oh, 12 would have been max. He definitely
Right.
wasn't max.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Okay. So
4.
Pinky just bolts out the window. Gotcha. Now it's the armor's turn. Okay, he's gonna go. Oops. Okay. That's the
Blocked.
thing. So. Okay, so you guys start to hear coming up the stairs. Okay, and then Kevis, your turn.
Okay. Kevin sees all this. Looks around. No one said anything. Good talk, guys. Fucking bonus action cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
So now I have 30 more feet of movement. And so I'm at 65. Also, quick question. Remind me, the dash action, does that double your movement again?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Good to know.
So, for all of those in the room with Kevis, please describe what your spell looks like.
So,
Basically, the viewing audience at home.
from the window, he begins to pull his swords out, and it looks like he's like ready to fight, but you begin to see like these green and brown leaves kind of swirl around. You begin to see them do some sort of like path, like they're being blown, and it begins to pick up. Like all of a sudden that wind turns from a calm wind to like a huge gust, and he just takes a beeline straight down the stairs.
And as he does, he is blurring with speed. Make sure you're keeping track of your speed of your movement on this.
Yeah, hold on. Let me double check and jump back real quick. I want to make sure, because that is a lot. 20. There's 30.
Oh, also, this is something useful. Check this out. So if you hold control while you use that like measuring tool, you can click. Or when you hold control and click, you can
My God.
make zigzags if you're like moving in a non-linear pattern. Then if you right click, you subtract whatever the last one was.
So I'm at 65. I just did 20.
So you've got 130 feet of movement this
Well,
turn if you're
No,
dashing.
I'm not dashing, but I was doing
Okay.
that math. That's a lot of freaking movement.
That is a lot of movement, yeah. You can beat Zarius in a very short sprint.
Speed demon.
So then 25. So I'm just gonna run straight up, get in its face. Oh, hello. I just teleported.
Oh, okay. Maybe I missed another one. Jeez. There's only like 8
we
of
go.
these things I had to keep track of.
Great, that's all.
And then I'm gonna take a swipe at him.
Okay, go for it. Here, let's put you back one more space because essentially, like the way that I run things, just to keep it simple, is
I'm on it.
just so we don't have overlapping tokens. If a thing is overlapping a square at all, then it's technically occupying that space.
Right.
Moose is a little bit of an exception because I actually made Moose larger on purpose, just because he's like a bigger guy, but he still only occupies that one square. Okay, so you get up into the rug's face.
Yeah.
Whoa.
God.
and have at it with all the joys of Zephyr Strike, which is literally my favorite level 1 spell in the game, and it's only available for rangers.
7 with a D8. An 8.
Okay, so that is
Those
8 doubled to 16 because of the crit, but also your 3
14.
on your D6 is doubled, so that's another 12. So we're talking about 28 damage plus 3, or plus 4 for your modifier, so you are hitting with 32 points of damage.
This full
Oh
fucking
my gosh.
sprint. Just running past him,
What?
taking a swipe at him.
Describe your massacre.
Okay. So again, Kevin has no clue what's going on. Everyone's jumping out windows, running down the stairs. So he's just immediate full sprint. His just full on adrenaline kicks in, red eyed, runs, I guess, basically blur past Eli and Zarius, and immediately, kind of like the anime style, where you see a blur and then they just show up and immediately just slash straight across the middle of the rug, cutting it in half.
All right, as it does, the wind, like behind his sword, kind of, there's the area that he cuts with his sword, but because of the wind, the area is much larger, and it just rips it in half. There's quite a bit of fraying as the two halves separate, and it just two sides of it just flop. One of them over the banister, one of them like kind of tumbles down the stairs and like flops a few stairs and then lays to rest.
I'm gonna move back because I still have like 25 feet of movement.
Nice.
I'm gonna move back.
Zarius, you seeing him do this move, honestly, it kind of reminds you of home.
Nice.
I want to move back. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. That's all
I'm gonna move back between Zarius and Eli and be like, okay, we need to stop splitting up.
My master used to move like that. That was amazing.
I want to look at him. Thank you, and I'll just still be at the ready. But so 3 of our group has dove out the window.
Yep.
2 of them can fly.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the other one jumped out the window and flowed down. So there's 3 of them together, and there's 3 of us together. Roughly.
I did yell. Looks like Zarius, or
You
it looks
did
like
yell
Locke is
yes
down
with
again.
the dagger. I guess at this point, I'm gonna be ready if something else comes up that staircase.
Okay, so you're just kind of prepping for your next turn.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. So we are back at the top with
Bane.
You just took a tumble. You are prone because of the way that you dove in and grabbed your friend and like hit, and you kind of hit at the tower like this. So you mostly like stumbled downward, and you're actually like on the earthy ledge before it falls off into the brambles. So you guys are not tucked into there at all.
We didn't fall all the way to the bottom.
You did. You just, but there's like a little bit of an island around where the tower is that's actual land. So you didn't fall into the vines and the thorns.
I will look over at Locke and say, "Stay with me, buddy." And I will spare the dying on him. And then,
Okay, sounds good.
and then I'm going to stand up and I think move towards the front door with Locke, dragging Locke.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh.
So I think this should also work. I'm going to transport. Actually, first of all, I'm going to get.
You accidentally moved me.
No, it was on purpose. So give me just a second.
Okay.
So this is also a thing. So as Locke, I'm going to send him out to the previous map. Oh, actually, I could put him here. What is happening? There we go. Okay, same thing with Moose. And same thing with Pinky. Okay, so Pinky, you are up in the air.
Yeah.
And yep, that's about the right positioning for you and Locke.
Yeah, I would try to drag him to the front door.
Okay.
I'm not sure where I'm at with my movement, having stood up and then dragged
Half
him
your-
over.
Half of your movement is gone, and then you're at your half speed for dragging somebody. So I don't know, with your strength though, so with your walking speed of 30, that only give you 5 feet of movement speed, but because of your strength, I'll give you an extra 5. So yeah, you're about 5 feet away from the door at the end of your turn.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Cool. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it
Okay,
took them
so
all out of the initiative order.
the encounter does not apply into the other map. So that's interesting. That's good to know.
Oh yeah, weird.
I know I was right before Kev was in the armor.
So
Locke was-
it went Bane, and then Locke, and then the rug, then me, then you, then the animated armor. No. I forgot about Eli. So Eli was before
I'm
the
still
rug.
here. Yeah.
Right. Give me just a second. I was not expecting this, so I have to adjust a little bit, but this is good to know.
It's fine. He's just playing to kill half the party.
Oh, for real.
Don't split the party and then kill half the party.
Pinky, as you are flying down, something in your waistband starts to wiggle.
Oh. Hope this thing
And-
doesn't kill me!
And the dagger that you picked up and slid into your knife collection and like dives back at you.
Oh, yeah.
Of course,
So-
of course.
Basically, Pinky, you have your own special combat against the dagger, so go ahead and roll initiative there. Okay, so we'll just kind of. You were near the bottom, right, Pinky? Or no, you were kind of in the middle.
I was kind of in the middle. I was like,
Okay, just for simplicity, let's address your combat at the end of the other one.
yes, great,
Okay.
awesome.
All right, and then Kevis, at the same time, the dagger that you picked up has the same behavior and shows up right next to you. And it is not its turn yet. So let me see, which one is this? Wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is turning out to be a very odd thing. Okay, and then Moose, you were at the top with the 22, and Locke is unconscious, so we don't need to worry about it. Okay, so with that being said, Moose, you just had your turn, so it is Kevis's flying dagger. It's going to attack Kevis for picking him up and trying to steal it. And so it's going to go, and it just comes down and it goes to strike you in the leg. And that will probably not hit. That's a 9.
Oh.
Okay, so you just kind of dodge out of the way and it kind of comes back like. All right. Then Eli, you are up next, and you see this thing coming to life right in front of you.
Okay. All right. So, the question actually, since my hex died on a snake, am I still able to move it?
Would you post it?
Yeah, sure. 1 second.
So in Baldur's Gate 3, basically
Yes.
you can, before you long rest, you can recast it, but they did modify some of the rules on the spells. What's the duration on it?
It's a concentration. I mean, there is no duration.
It's a. Let's see. Okay, let's pull it up. Guys,
Oh, I'm
thank you for
sorry.
your patience.
It's 1 hour. Sorry, it's 1 hour.
Okay.
Sorry.
I would say yes. So we'll put a little concentrating marker on you. Oh, I don't have that on this one. Okay, so I'm going to say you're silenced, but that doesn't actually mean anything.
Okay.
So you're concentrating.
Concentrating on the dagger, I'm going to put Hex as a bonus action.
Okay, sounds good. And I don't have any. That's just an auto thing, right?
What do you mean?
Like I don't get a save or anything for that.
Nope. I just put Hex on you.
Nice. Okay.
And then I am 10 feet away from it, so I'm going to shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay, sounds good. Don't roll a 1.
You're no kidding.
Whoa, almost. Almost.
No, the crossbow bolt goes out, and it goes and cuts it in half as it flies into debris on the way out. Does not hit. And crossbow bolt is loading, so remind me what the loading property does. Is it that you have to spend your bonus action to reload it in order to fire again? I think that is true.
I need to freehand to load a one-handed weapon. Drawing the ammunition is part of the attack. No, drawing the ammunition from a quiver case or other container is part of the attack.
Okay, let me see here.
You can do that if you want.
All right, come on, D&D Beyond. So it might be that
I looked it up too, and it says loading property prevents a character with extra attack from making multiple attacks with that weapon. English. It's hard.
Gotcha. I think that is what it is. Okay, cool. So next up is Zarius, because the rug is dead.
So the rug is dead. They're fighting a little dagger.
Yep.
At least the rope's not alive.
Whipping around right in front of you.
I'll take a swing at it.
All right, go for it.
All right, where's my spear at? Hold on.
We are learning so much new stuff on this combat today, guys.
All right, there we go.
Okay, monks are gross. 24 hits.
Yep. Alrighty. Do.
Okay, 7 damage. All right.
All right. I will take my bonus action, and I'm gonna try to kick it.
Okay, you actually you split it with your spear, and the handle just kind of snaps, and it's dead after your first spear attack.
All right, great. So then I'm actually going to move, and I'm going to go stand over here and wait for this guy to get to the top. The thing that I heard, get to the top of the stairs. And then...
Sounds good.
That's my turn.
Okay, and just because of the curve of the tower, you can hear it getting pretty close, but you're not sure quite how far away it is.
All right.
All right, now it'll be the armor's turn. And it's going to continue up. It's going to... And it comes up, and it's immediately going to get in your face, Zarius. And it's going to come up and do 2 haymakers right at your face. Coming. And once again, just for fun, these are the things that you guys are fighting.
No.
That thing didn't even have a chance.
On the right place.
Does look kind of Christmassy.
No, it didn't. I should have put this guy in front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then just a dagger. Pretty generic. Okay, so this guy comes up and he throws 2 attacks at you. Wow, those are both really bad. That's an 11 on both.
Yeah, neither one of those hits.
Yeah, just goes wide. Okay, that's it for him. Kevin, it's your turn.
So these red railings, are they rope or what are these?
Yeah, they're essentially I didn't zoom in and look at those. No, they're actually molded and painted metal. They kind of match the filigree that's on the outside of the building.
So could I run and leap over one of them and land on the stairs behind him?
Yeah, with your athletics and a dexterity ability, yeah, that'd be no problem.
Yeah, so Kevis, fucking living rugs, daggers. He's just he doesn't know what's going on, so he's just making a mad dash. Sees Zarius, book it for the armor, so he's just gonna run, get behind this thing of armor, and
Mhm.
take a swipe.
Okay, at advantage because you are flanking.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Kind of wish I had.
This
Zipper
is
Strike
exactly
again.
why I need to stop worrying about you guys. Be like, ooh, is this too much? Maybe I'm gonna kill him. You guys lost that. You guys just lost that privilege for the entire campaign.
Oh, thanks. I mean, to be fair, Locke is unconscious right now, so
For the third time.
I also
yeah.
want to pump in favorite foe on him.
Okay. So roll your d4, and that gets doubled as well.
6, and then the original roll was an 8. So
Okay, so that'll be 12 damage plus 6, so that's 18 damage onto this thing. Sheesh. You just
Check his
slice
dice.
deep through its back. Are your digital dice loaded? Did you hack them?
no.
You carve a deep groove like down the back of this thing, and it like kind of like its body isn't moving quite as well as it did.
Bonus action, take another hit.
All right, go for it.
22.
Still at advantage, so go ahead and do that.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Another crit.
I'll take the 22.
Okay.
Okay, roll your damage.
9.
9 more. Okay. You slash into it, kind of like going the other way, creating an X in his back. And it is having a hard time at the moment.
That's it.
Okay.
You're just gonna be like, fuck you.
All right. Okay, next up, outside, Pinky, you are facing a flying dagger.
Oh my gosh! I have so many regrets in my life right now.
I feel like
Pull out
he has
my
a lot of regrets.
rapier. Gonna pull out my rapier and make to attack this thing. Feel like I was gonna try to put you back.
Said no rogue ever.
Right. We all know you was a lie.
Yeah, 21 hits.
Let me just make sure I don't have sneak attack on. Yeah, okay, we're good.
Yep, you strike out with the rapier and you find you manage to find like a weak point in the blade and you just snap it straight in half and the dagger and the hilts or the hilt of the blade start to fall.
Oh,
It's
that
dead.
was poor craftsmanship.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Begin
I'm
combat.
gonna
End combat.
fly all the way down. Is they went inside?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Bane
No.
is dragging Locke's corpse
I'll open the
towards
door
the
for
tower.
them.
Damn.
I'll open the door for them.
It's not
Okay,
a
sounds good.
corpse. He's alive.
Yeah, are you
He's
sure?
just mostly dead.
Ben, are you sure he's alive? He's looking a little rough.
I feel like I could go on a walk.
He'll be fine. Walk it off.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
Happy?
There it is.
I feel fine.
I feel happy.
You're not fooling anyone.
Alright,
Thank you
yeah.
very much. Appreciate that.
That's yeah, I'm gonna wait for Bang.
Okay.
Well.
All right. Next up, you guys hear kind of like a low thumping, like something else is coming up the stairs.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Have fun up there.
Do we hear them come through the door by any chance?
I just opened it. It didn't go through.
No, because they're not there yet.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. That's good. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to put this guy here, but actually he's flanking Kevis.
What?
The hell is that?
Oh.
You essentially see a kind of a mid-sized bronze weasel come up the stairs, and it comes up, and you didn't. Kevis, you don't have alerts, do you?
No, I wish I did.
Yeah, I wish you did. So essentially, this is one of the things that you guys saw in there. There was like a bronze weasel, like sitting in the corner, kind of like over a fluffy bed. I'm going to delete this rug because it's in my way.
Side note, Morgan, I technically am concentrating.
That thing is adorable.
On
Concentrating on
Strike.
what?
The concentration up to a minute.
As soon as you expend it, it's
okay.
It's over. But you can hold it up to a minute.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So this thing is flanking you. It comes up and it just runs and like goes for a slam in the back. Or actually, it comes up and it goes to like bite you like in your lower back. And it is going to be at advantage.
Oh, it's flanking.
Okay, so that is a 23, and it does get sneak attack on you, and it has a special feature for that. So that is going to be that is 11 damage plus. Ouch! I rolled really well in this. That is 22 points of damage as it comes up and just bites the shit out of you.
I'm down.
Kevis is unconscious, yeah.
Unconscious but not dead, right?
Yep.
Oh
Okay.
my
He's 2
gosh.
points under right now.
Okay. And that's its turn, and it doesn't have the ability to move any further. It has multi-attack, but it can't move anymore. So that's its turn. Okay, the flying dagger is dead.
Right.
And then Eli, it is your turn next.
Holy fuck. Okay. Bonus action hex on the suit of armor.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot another crossbow at its face.
Okay, roll for it.
Yeah. There it is.
Nice.
Thank God.
There it is.
Oh.
Thank
Nice.
God.
Alright. Cool. So
You guys do know this was supposed to be a tough fight, right?
Oh,
I am
So
currently
it's-
unconscious, Morgan.
I
That absolutely killed
It's
Locke
15?
or I. Like,
That's
absolutely roll a new character, kill us.
15. Oh, plus I'm sorry, and plus hex.
Describe your kill on the suit of armor.
Yeah.
With an armor class of 18, which you guys didn't even care about.
Yeah, no, fuck that suit of armor. I would like them to erupt in black sludge, and as he's getting all combobulated with the sludge, an arrow bolt comes and hits right in between where you can see the eye slot, and then it fall backwards.
There.
All right. And would you describe your hex for Q, who wasn't here last time?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a dark, black, dense, liquidy kind of shit flowing right all off of him, and really disgusting looking. Yeah, like sludge.
Yep. Okay, so your bolt comes through and hits him right in the eye, and it goes through, and all the sludge on his entire body kind of like swallows up and follows the trajectory of the bolt, and the helmet just expands and explodes from force of pressure,
Yeet.
and it goes down. All right.
Bless
Anything
you.
else on your turn, Eli?
Nope. That's all I got.
Okay. Zarius, your turn.
All right. So, Kevin's is down, right?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to move over here, and I can still attack him, right?
Yeah, you can.
All right. So I'm going to attack him with my spear.
Sure.
Kevis?
I'm gonna reposition everybody just to
No.
kind of be a little bit more explicit about where the positionings are.
Okay.
So you'd have to move a little bit further.
No,
But
that's
yeah,
fine.
you can still reach him.
Yeah, I'm not worried about not being able to move. He's got a lot of speed.
Mhm.
All right. So I'm move right there, and then I'll attack him with this spear.
Okay.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh! Look at
Yeah,
us
Fucking go, dude.
I give up.
Oh, that 20 for a 27.
That'll hit.
20's out there.
Mhm.
But yeah.
You guys are making up for all the bad luck that Locke has.
Yeah.
Okay, so 14 plus 5, so that is 19 points of slashing damage.
All right. And then I'm going to spend my last key point, and I'm going to use Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
And then we're going to go with 2 unarmed strikes. I'm going to try to kick him down the stairs.
All right. And I'll say, like, for your reward on your natural 20, you kind of slash one of its arms and it kind of drops. Its armor class is 1 point lower. Go ahead and roll your attack for your unarmed strike before you do your damage.
All righty.
18 will hit. So 6 points. So are you going for a kick or are you going for damage? Because a kick would essentially be a shove, which is, kick him down the stairs would be a shove action, which doesn't do damage.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm using my flurry of blows, so I get 2 more attacks. So the first one I'm going to hit him, and the second one I'm going to try to kick him down the stairs.
Okay, sounds good. So 6 damage. Roll your second attack.
All righty.
There we go. I feel better.
Oh,
So you try to kick him down the stairs, and he dodges, and he kind of like slaps your balancing foot out from under you, and you fall down the stairs.
Alright.
So you are now prone, and oh my gosh, I took all of you.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, let's put you guys back up. Wait, what the nuts? Okay, I am only selected on Zarius. Interesting. Okay, so the teleporting square takes everybody that's in that space. I did not know that. That's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm just going to move these over here. I lost my Weasel. Where'd he go?
got scared and ran away.
Apparently. Okay, so you were at the bottom of the stairs. And I'm going to do what I was planning to do on him. So it's essentially bludgeoning damage, and you're prone. So you take 5 bludgeoning damage as you just tumbled down and like land hard into like a purple sofa.
Alrighty. And then I have a question. Since I still have movement, can I stand back up or no?
Yes, because you have used more than half of your movement, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's definitely less than half of my movement.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to stand back up so I'm not prone anymore.
Okay, sounds good. You've got like 5 feet of movement left, I think, maybe 10.
All right. So, and I'm at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, just kind of like, ow, ow. You have to like kind of push the chair back to like get back up.
All right. I'll just move 5 feet forward. That way I don't have so much to move on my next turn to get back to the top. And then that's my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Kevis, your turn. Roll a death saving throw for me, please. Okay. Kevis, this is not the first time you've been bitten by an animal. This is the first time you've been bitten by a metal animal. And you something about like as you're like unconscious in the black void, just kind of like recalling moments in your life, you're like, okay, this is new. It'll take a minute to process. So you lose a death save. Okay. Next up is the Weasel. It's gonna go. And it's going to run down the stairs and attack twice at Xerius. First one's going to come in. Man, I cannot roll above, with the exception of when I'm rolling advantage, I cannot roll above double digits. Or I can't get a double digit on this thing. So that would be a 14 to hit.
That misses.
The next one is a 7.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, so that's its turn. It runs down the stairs trying to get you in a camp.
I'm just laughing in its face. Stupid Weasel.
Vicious mockery.
Eli, you are up.
Okay.
Oh, actually, sorry. Let's go back outside. Moose,
That's right.
Your turn. Moose, and then, or let's go. Yeah, Pinky goes and opens the door for you guys, and then the three of you collectively all can move at the same time.
So, I clicked the shanty tower inside screen, so I can't move myself back out. It disappeared, my options.
Did you click on the icon?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm stuck.
Okay, so you clicked on the slanty tower inside. You gotta have, to go back to the slanty tower.
I don't.
You can't? Okay.
It's
I'm gonna
not
click
showing
you.
up.
Okay, you should now be in the slanty tower inside.
Coolio.
Can you move lock also?
Yes, I can. So the three of you guys, I'll move in there. Oh, gotta be in the zone. Yep. So if you guys do see like navigation bars, don't click on those because you guys can't go back and forth from those. Guys, you guys open back up the door and stuff. Pinky, you were at the end of combat, so that would have just happened after Kevis did his death saving throw. So you get to go first, Pinky. And do you want to be back in the combat? You actually don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Other than there was stuff happening, and then you got attacked by a dagger, and then you opened a door. You're not really sure what's happening all over.
Do I hear anything upstairs?
Oh yeah, sounds of battle. You hear something fall down the stairs, and you think you hear the distinct sounds of feathers falling downstairs. It's a very specific sound.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, somebody's falling down those stairs. I wonder who it is.
And then you hear laughing.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go check out what just fell down those stairs.
Okay.
20, 25. Then I'm gonna use my cunning action to get the rest of the way up those stairs.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, and you see, this is one of the things that you saw when you came up the tower. There's now that bronze weasel statue that you saw kind of in the corner is now alive, and it's got like blood all down its chest.
Cute. Hey. Can I take out my short bow and shoot him?
Yes, you can. I'm going to put your initiative down here at like 7.
Hey, Xerius. I heard something falling down the stairs.
Yeah, I slipped. But it's okay.
It's okay.
Okay, it's the 17 plus whatever you got will hit 23. Yep.
And I have sneak attack because I got my ally right there.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so 9 damage total. All right, and Pinky, grab your takedown.
What?
Describe your takedown.
Okay. Alright, I'm like, oh, looks kind of rough up there, bud. Let me help you out. I shoot a arrow, and this arrow's like all flowery and it wraps this weasel in vines that bloom.
Nice. They kind of shoots him in the neck, and he gets pinned to the wall, and the vines grow out, and like it's struggling and like trying to move, and like the vines just continue to like grow out and like grab it and like and hug it to the wall, and eventually just stops and kind of becomes animated again, or inanimate rather. All right, guys, and that will end the combat.
As soon as all this ends, I'm gonna run down the stairs to Kevis and cast Spare the Dying on him.
Okay, sounds
Wait.
good.
Kevis died?
Yep.
Oh, he
Guys?
went down.
He's not all the way dead.
No, I've only failed one saving throw.
Oh my goodness! What happened while I was while
Well,
three
you
of us
guys
were
bailed on
outside?
us?
Okay,
Why y'all
I
just
thought
fucking
all
blew
of
the
you.
fuck out?
I
You
thought all
stole the
of you were
shit and
gonna
then left?
I in my defense, I thought all of us were going out the window.
So not everybody can fly.
I mean, you
I
could have
can't.
climbed down the rope. It was totally fine.
Yeah,
Locke
did you hear
tested
what
me and
happened
everything.
Did you hear what happened after Locke tried to climb out the window? I heard a giant thud. I wasn't trusting that. What the flying fuck? Absolutely not. No, not doing that.
Okay, well,
Nope.
lesson learned, guys. We shouldn't pick up random things. Lesson learned to me.
And you guys hear from the very top room. You all really should have strategies going into your battles. It is one of the things that I teach my recruits.
So aren't you in a
Okay.
cage and we won the fight?
Am I still
Like,
unconscious?
Shadow's still in the
You
cage,
guys-
but you all ran
you
away.
guys-
It didn't sound like it worked well.
Almost left the fucking Fey Dragon as well, by the way. Just
Fuck him.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I forgot all about him.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's like upstairs on like the bed or something. I don't remember exactly where you guys left him.
This
Morgan,
weasel statue looks pretty cute.
Yeah, what up, you?
am I like awake or am I still unconscious?
You are unconscious still. You are stable, but essentially,
So I don't have to worry about
Technically,
death
the-
saving throws, but I'm just still passed out.
Yeah,
Right.
technically the actual rules state that if you are stable, you'll wake up in like 1d4 hours. And in my 2 cents, I don't know. Sure, let's add some variety to it. I'm gonna go with what the rules say for once.
I was just curious because Kevis would have definitely said something, but if he's passed out, can't say
Yeah, he's
anything.
passed out. Okay, I've rolled ones for both Locke and Kevis, so you guys will both wake up in an hour.
Maybe we all take a rest here. It looks like, guys, Locke is once again unconscious. Bane has dragged him in.
This has been a long as hell day. We should
Right. we
just
should go.
chill the fuck out. We should go rest for the night.
Yeah,
Come
we
at
just.
this with a fresh mind tomorrow.
Yeah, we need to rethink our strategies while here, I think.
Plus, tomorrow we have a good task in front of us, right? We're finding out how to unlock a cage. So, that'll be fun.
Yeah, shall we all return to the top floor, or...
If you can carry Kevis up to the top floor, then sure.
I'll go get Moose.
Moose has a lot.
Moose?
Let me go get the bellman.
Yeah. Hey, Moose!
They're fine on where they're at. Let's just I'm gonna leave Locke on the bottom floor here. And
Oh no.
is there a way to lock the front door? I can't get in the building, by the way.
Oh.
Can you move to the right?
No.
Oh, weird. Okay, still getting hanging.
I can
Oh
click
yeah,
on
it's
the
got you.
I can click on the little icon. Oh, there it went.
Yeah, I'm moving you.
Yeah, but that took me off the map.
Okay. There's something about I'm not exactly sure like when you use these teleporting pods and stuff, like I'm not exactly sure where they place you. Because I've seen different results.
I just want to point out,
Wait.
if Zarius walked back up the stairs, he literally walked over the top of my body. Because I went down on the stairs.
Step.
He's just a little hop over you while he's whistling.
Roll athletics to not crush your friend.
Okay, you are able to close the door, and then there seems to be like kind of a basic like old school like swing the bolt over and like lands on like a piece of metal, and it's got kind of like a T, so like it pulls. So it's just there seems to be a basic lock on the back of the door there.
Cool.
Are we all gonna gather down here, Moose? Or I think like it's more comfortable up a level. There's like a couch that we could put lock on, so it's not on the floor.
A couch and a bed.
You know, I don't think he's gonna appreciate waking up on the floor. I wouldn't.
I've woken up
Floor
a lot
gang!
of weird places.
Floor gang! He's gonna be an official member of the floor gang.
That's right.
He is
that's
the
like
floor
shit.
gang.
You know, Kevis is up
Spend a
there.
lot of time there.
Kevis is also on the floor gang, I think, too. I heard he went down.
Yeah.
Part of being in the floor gang.
So are you guys leaving? Are you guys officially leaving lock on the bottom?
Moose, come on. Can you just take him up and put him on a couch? He'll really
Where's
appreciate
Barge at?
There's people for this.
I hope that fucking
I
couch
don't
sounds
know.
right.
I don't know. I mean, I can't do it. Have you seen how big I am? He's like 3 times my size.
Troy, point of inspiration for that comment. So perfectly spoiled brat upbringing.
I actually cannot take that inspiration since I got it for casting myself.
With Bane.
Oh yeah, last time.
But fine. I'll move him upstairs, and I'll drag him. Upstairs.
What an angel.
Sounds
I
good.
think-
And
oh,
I'll just
I'm on the
go ahead. And,
Oh, uh-oh.
What?
Moose?
Yep.
Moose? Alright, yeah.
yep, I gotta figure out how these teleportation things work. Maybe I'm just not giving myself enough space to make it happen.
Right.
I am gonna take the couch though. I'm gonna let him sleep on the floor.
I wanted to search the suit of armor.
Oh,
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
1 second here. Investigation. Oh, that's great.
A 16. All right. Yeah, you go and search it, and you start looking at it. You guys beat the shit out of this thing. I mean, like the helmet is completely like it looks like like if you've ever made a dry ice bomb and then like what's left over after like the plastic bottle explodes, it looks like that, but nastier because it's still got like marks of like black goop on it and stuff. There's a big old chunk out of the front. There's an X down its back. You guys beat this up pretty badly. It does. You know, there's a couple of pieces of like essentially plate mail that you guys could grab. But you don't. I don't know anything in specific that you're looking for.
No, I just wanted to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks beat up.
Could it fit me? Could I put it on me?
Those are two different questions.
In my mind, does it fit me?
You could wear it. The chest is no good, but the greaves and the bracers you could wear.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that just add to the bullshit that I have on 100%.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
so
Yes.
okay, sure. So go ahead and add 1 to your AC. Because it's not full plate. Full plate would give you better defense than what you have. by like 2 points, I think. But especially with the leg pieces, and you lose 5 feet of movement speed.
What are you doing?
Doesn't it look great? Look at these.
It looks amazing. I love them.
Can you even like walk down the stairs properly with those on?
I mean, I can still move.
He's already slow.
Roll an
Okay.
athletics check when you get to the stairs.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
This is the one time I wish I wasn't unconscious.
Oh, I am doing things. All right, so athletics check for when I go down the stairs. Sure. There you go.
You still move? No problem.
Hello, where'd I go?
And you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you wind up in the same spot that Zarius did a moment ago.
This is all fine. Everything here
Zarius is
fine.
at the top of the stairs laughing his ass off.
Bane's at the bottom laughing his ass off.
Yeah, Pinky is like in the middle of the stairs, flying, laughing her ass off too. So you were saying, Eli?
I can walk just fine. I don't know what your guys are. What's so fucking funny? I might have fallen, but at least I looked like a badass. Am I?
You know, there's one more flight of stairs that you're gonna have to get down if we get out of this tower, right, bud?
And I'll walk down them just as elegantly as I did these stairs.
Okay. Okay. I have no doubt whatsoever that you won't be as graceful as a butterfly when you go down those stairs.
Damn right.
Zarius, I think we're all gonna move down one floor. Do you want to help get Kevis down? I mean, I could try to help you, but
Yeah, I'm good. How big is he?
He's medium, right?
He's a little bit bigger than you.
I think of both of us.
You're kind of on the shorter side, right, Zarius?
Yeah, I'm like 4'2". Something.
Oh yeah,
What is my?
yeah. I
what is
think
my height?
Kevis,
I forgot.
you are like 5'8", I think.
I have 9.
5'9". So kind of, yeah. So yeah, you guys can move him.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll
We'll
try
work
to.
together and move him down the stairs.
Yeah. Are we gonna be like flying so he's like hovering like a few feet off the ground? I don't know how I'm gonna walk down these stairs.
Pinky's like, I got his arm.
I got his arm, guys! I'm helping! I'll like carry his head by his antlers.
You guys are able to get him down the stairs. And
Awesome.
just for ease, I'll just move everybody. And at some point you guys, excuse me, I would like to join the parlay.
I will fly
yeah.
back up and grab his cage. Since I can
Okay.
move the fastest, I'll just do it really quick. So you just see him zip up and then he zips back down.
Aha! Woo! Ah, you've quite the gale force behind you, yellow one. I believe proper greetings are in order. Our previous attempts were cut short, I believe. And you see him kind of like stand up on his legs, like very tall and proud for something that sits about like 15 inches total.
He's like my
I
best friend.
am Sir Talaba, Knight of the Summer Court, and pledged allegiance to Tatiana, the Summer Queen. May I please get your names?
I'm Pinky.
Pinky. And who are the two that seem to be quite asleep already?
That's Kevis and Locke.
Excellent. I shall have to reintroduce myself gallantly when they awake. And,
Hopefully they do soon.
Then the small green one and the large red one. Hello.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Moose.
Moose. Excellent name. Strong, proud.
Yeah. I mean, it's not my given name. That's Bane Myadrin, Lord of the Castle Ravensmire. You probably know me.
No.
No.
And how about you?
Oh yeah, I'm Zarias the Swooping, and then punch the air real quick.
I see an aptly named individual yourself. And how about for you, Greenwood? Most of you can be described by a color, can't you?
Excuse me. That's kind of insensitive.
That sounds very racist.
Yeah.
Well, I am purple, you are green, she is pink, he is red, he is blue, you are yellow, and you are earthy. Unconscious one.
Still sounds very biggity.
Nay, colors are a badge of honor in the Fae.
Fine, I am Little Green.
Little Green, greetings. Hello.
Thanks. Hi.
Call yourself Little Green?
Yeah, he don't know what his name is.
He doesn't know who I am, and I mean,
Right.
he just is being a racist over here, so I'm Little Green. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Apologies, I did not mean to offend. Your particular culture is unknown to me.
It's fine. Anyways, how about we stop dying? This is a good idea, yes?
Yes. I think we should
Quite.
take a nap here.
Now, if you all listen to me, I shall instruct you in the ways of combat. First of all, communication, training, practice. These are the 3 fundamental facts of combat. Do these things repeatedly, and you will have much success. It seems you failed on the first one, communication. There was none to be seen during that last kerfuffle, and if I may dare say, it bit you in the ass.
Eli fucking
Okay.
left as soon as you started bullshitting.
Well-
I fucking left.
Well, in our defense, we weren't expecting this house to attack us, so...
Now, yes, that, you, young lady, you must be aware of the Fae rule sets that each Archfey imposes on their domain, yes.
Okay, yes, but also I come from a different area of this Fae place, so, you know, I got better rules than you guys do at this place. I think we need to amend some of them.
I am not a native to the Prismia. Like I said, I am from the Summer Court. However, you as you have obviously and so clumsily violated the rules of this place, I expect you do not know what they are.
Something about ownership. But, like, if the owner's not there, in hospitality.
Which breaking a window destroyed, by the way. So the returning of a dagger did fucking nothing.
Okay, I was going to return it, and it flew out of my pocket. I don't know what you're expecting me to do when it's fighting back on my attempt to be a good person.
I'm saying you being a good person would have done nothing.
I feel like Eli's sitting up on the bed up there, just yelling at the ceiling as he's eavesdropping and still being in the conversation, just not wanting to be in the room. Says, yes, well, allow me to expand on them. First, the rule of ownership. One cannot take what is not theirs. That is plain and simple. Seems you partook of a couple of pieces of daggers and of perhaps that backpack there, young Master Ravensmire.
No, this is mine.
Right. Roll a deception check.
Oh, let me see this roll.
quite. No, my mistake. Perfect.
Damn.
So one cannot take what is not rightfully theirs. So that one is rather simple.
Quick
yes.
question about that rule. So we met some Haringans out in the swamp,
Yes.
and they were stealing people's memories with a wine bottle.
Well. Yes, that is a bit of a loophole, you see.
That doesn't seem very with the rules that you're explaining here. Could you tell me how we can do that?
Allow me to answer that in a moment. There's some context that I believe will help you in your understanding that I will get to shortly.
Okay.
Secondly, is the rule of hospitality. Now, if one is to enter your home or a boat or a place that you are in charge of, you must show them courtesy of being the host, and they must show you courtesy of being a host until such time in which their words or actions deem that they do not intend to be courteous. In which case, all bets are off. By breaking the window, which thankfully that you did. Thank you for saving me from the balloon before it tumbled down with my dear sir, departed pilot. By doing that, you damaged the location and you broke the rule of hospitality. Between the rule of ownership and hospitality, you triggered some magical defenses of the tower, and therefore it attacked you back.
Attacked us back is a bold statement. We kind of just fucking put down whatever defenses they had.
Well, it did its best attempt. I mean, if you want, the tower may be able to be persuaded into crushing you completely within its walls. If you would prefer that.
No, I prefer not.
Okay, jolly good. Now, thirdly, is the rule of reciprocity. Now, if this is in regards to giving of things, if you are given something, you must return it in equal measure. It does not have to be an immediate return. But if somebody gives you a vase full of flowers, you cannot give them a piece of mud. The two are not of equal value. And they don't have to be monetary value. It can be sentimental value or artistic value, things along those natures. But somehow the scales must be weighed. Now, with all of those, if any of them are violated, bad things tend to happen. It depends on the location. You witnessed some here today. Now, Master Pinky, I have
Pinky.
I have not forgotten your Lady Master Pinky. I have not forgotten your question. Now, I was sent here by Queen Titiana to help negotiate with the Prismia to aid us in our perpetual battle against the Fomorians. They are a total foe, and we need some additional allies. As I arrived, I discovered the Prismia is indeed in dire straits, and things are not what they once were. The Prismia is typically led by Zybilna. Now, Zybilna is who I was going to have a parlay with, and now she is frozen in time by those in the Hourglass Coven. The Hourglass Coven.
The three creepy peoples?
I'm sure there are more than 3 creepy people in this realm, but if you mean the 3 hags, yes, they are all sisters, and they conspired to overthrow Zybilna, and when they did, they divided her territory into 3.
Where are we now?
We are currently in Whoops, let me make sure I'm going to say this right. We're currently in Hither.
Hither?
Yes. It is the realm of Bavlorna Blightstraw.
Hey guys, weren't some of you missing some stuff from Balverna?
Bavlorna.
Balverna?
Beloba?
Yeah, she took my stuff and I think Zarius's stuff.
Yeah, she took my stuff too.
Right.
That's what
So how
the
come she
that's
gets
what
away
the
with
toy
taking
horse told me.
It's
Now-
it's a
Those were
carousel.
awesome. Those were so cool.
They were badass. We should go ride them again.
We should.
Yeah. Whoops, I am messing my page up here. Right. Any other questions that you have at this time that I may be able to expand upon?
What's Widdershins?
Widdershins.
Yeah, some horse told me that too, and I have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
Widdershins is quite frankly a more entertaining way to say counterclockwise.
What's counterclockwise?
I'll let your friends
Direction.
explain that one.
It's a direction you spin. Instead of spinning to the right, you're spinning to the left.
He gets a weird look on his face. He's sitting there a little confused.
Try it.
Okay, he spins to the right.
Clockwise.
He spins the other way.
Counterclockwise! Oh,
Okay. He spins to the
give me
left.
1 second. Yeah.
See, we're communicating, Mr. Knight. We're doing good.
Yes, quite. This is much improved from what I saw a moment ago.
Much improved. Did you see me? I hit him, and I went, hi-ya, and I-ya. And then I fell down the stairs.
Yes, quite. Now, the other realms, are you interested in those? Or are you just interested in Hither?
I mean, we should probably learn about the others. Do you know anything about Bavlorna's allergy?
Nope. Can't say that I do.
I think she had an allergy for some reason.
To the Widdershins.
Yes.
That's what they said. That's what the horse said, that she was allergic to Widdershins. So I'm not really sure how she's allergic to counterclockwise.
Well, that is, I don't know of this.
So I wonder if I just spin around in front of her to the left if she's allergic to it. I'll try it. If I ever beat her.
Right. Right. Anything else you wish to know? Or shall we take a rest from this gallant escapades that we have been on so far?
Yeah, we should probably rest.
All right, excellent.
See if these other guys can heal up.
Right. Well, in that case, good night. And he curls up like a cat inside of his cage, like head kind of tucked by his tail, and just goes to sleep almost instantly.
Welcome to the floor gang, Sir Tavalar.
Floor gang!
All right. And is anybody going to keep watch, or are you guys just all snoozing?
Question. Well, I guess it depends on if we're taking a long rest or a short rest.
We need a long rest.
We need a long rest.
Because like it's only been one day, and I'm assuming like it's been like 13 or 14 hours since we've been awake. So I would assume that we would take a long rest. So we don't.
You guys haven't had a rest since you got to the carnival.
Right.
We took a short rest, right? So
Yeah, we took a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
So
And does anybody want to like switch off standing watch?
I can do that.
Okay, so yeah, we'll make a watch too.
Okay.
I'll take.
Who's going first? Okay. So Moose, go ahead and roll a perception check and a D100 for me.
Morgan, while he does that, so with me being an elf, since I only need 4 hours for a long rest, with me being unconscious, does that count towards those 4 hours?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
17, and then Moose, give me a 100. There you go.
3.
Nice. Okay.
holy shit!
Nothing seems to be happening as you go through your rest. All right, next up, Zarius.
Alrighty. So what am I rolling here?
The way that I do it is roll a perception check to see if you can keep track of like what's going on in the outside world and notice anything, and then the D100 is anything actually happening?
All right. So perception for. Oh, that's a level.
And then give me a D100 as well.
Morgan, I take this. Each person is an hour has passed.
It's a 3 hour or it's a 3 watch split spread over 8 hours, so it's approximately like an hour and 75 each or so.
My D100
it's a little bit more than 2 hours per person.
I was curious because at that point, after the 4 hours, I would say Kevis would wake up and stay awake with whoever.
Yeah, so you are conscious at this point, Kevis. With
my D100 was a 31.
31?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was a long
You're kind of
rest.
listening and like occasionally like going and like looking out the tower. You see a lot of mist. You see at one point you see a very large frog, maybe the size of like 2 horses stacked on top of each other. Kind of like flopping its way through the muck around you, or like beyond the grasp of these vines that are holding the sign to tower, kind of like as it gets out back into a muck again. That's about all that happens.
Right.
And then by the time Zarius's shift is over, Kevis, you are awake if you want to take third shift.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Same thing. Give me a percentage roll and a perception check.
Nice roll.
Okay. All right. With that combination, you hear a couple of large large birds flying over, like, and you hear some cawing.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just wildlife,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, just wildlife.
So we've just been doing watches.
Yep.
We're on the third
So,
one.
Yep.
24 hours have passed, right? At this point?
Since you got your crown,
I like that you knew.
I know, I like how he knew.
Beautiful.
no.
What?
You've got like 2 hours left.
So by the end of this, by the time everyone's up, though, it'll be time.
No, by the time you finish your 8 hours, you've got a couple hours left, and you and Pinky are still affected. by the funny charm.
I could have been forced to carry a pumpkin this whole time, so.
And Moose, you still have to greet trees.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
I
how
could've-
many trees have you gone by?
Oh God.
So many trees.
When he would have the last tree he saw he said okay to. Like,
He said hello
was
to
cool. Yeah.
Morgan, just FYI, sent you a message out of game.
Yep.
In regards to it.
Okay.
Locke is
So you,
feeling any better, and he has to dance.
We've said Locke's name a lot, by the way. He's like
He's
unconscious
unconscious, so-
dancing.
Is everyone up at this point?
yeah, everybody's up. Everybody's got their long rest. So
Okay,
go ahead and
do
heal
that.
yourselves up, guys.
So Kevis is sitting there like messing with this sword, like cleaning it, and then when he starts everyone waking up, he's like, "So let's not split the party," staring at Pinky like death stare, because that didn't go so well.
You guys didn't follow us
He looks over
out
at
the
Moose.
window.
You have wings. We, and I motion at me and Eli, don't.
I tied a rope.
There was a rope.
I tied a rope for you.
And Locke, how did that rope handle out? How did that rope do for you, buddy?
It was fine. I was just really tired and I couldn't grip it and I fell.
Didn't you guys say
You
I
think
had
I
to
would be
fix
able
the
to-
last one?
Yeah, he had to fix the last one.
Okay, so knowing that, I would have been like, we're not going to talk about the previous one.
It worked. We tied it to the boat and got the boat back.
Yep, that worked. Why
Like,
not
it
forget?
literally worked. It wasn't the... I thought it was an amazing knot, Moose.
I just want to walk over to Eli and just be like, I'm on your side. No.
Just in his hand, you'll see. Thanks, bud.
It's a never more glorious knot.
Also, where's that metal weasel? Just out of curiosity.
I would like to
It's
take
right
that
here.
little weasel with us.
I want Kevin's gonna walk over and just smack the thing.
This is. Go ahead. No, okay. Never mind.
Animal abuse?
Turn to look at Pinky.
No, okay.
Just look at her and then walk away. Kevin's just
I'm
done with
definitely
this.
still.
Pinky,
Oh.
did you want the moose or the
I
weasel?
did you want
You
them?
want the moose?
That's a different thing. No, do you want the weasel? That's a different thing too.
I would like to take the weasel.
All right.
Didn't
hold
you
on a
learn
second.
about taking things?
Before we just go around and start stealing shit, did these things not just animate because we were stealing shit? Should we
Wait.
maybe consider not stealing shit, Pinky?
But it's
And because
cute.
I can use Locke like an NPC right now, or rather use Sir Talavar. Master Green.
Your bracers.
Oh, wait. I don't know where that stuff came from on Eli, do I?
No, suddenly Eli just has new armor. I mean, you were fighting the armor, the animated armor. You can probably piece it together.
So I'm gonna look at him and be like, really?
Well, I haven't stolen it yet. I just thought it looked cool.
At this point, this is like, Kev's just like to everyone, let's not take anything, Pinky.
Yeah, I'll throw off my fucking greaves.
I want something cute. It's fine. We have a
But
dragon
they were
that's
shiny.
with us.
That weasel is bigger than you and Eli combined, by the way.
It tackled me into the stairs.
It could be like my loyal steed. I could ride it around.
You murdered
You know
it.
what? A dead weasel? I would
If it was
love to
still
see this.
alive.
How beat up is it?
It's rough.
You took one of its arms off, right?
Yeah, Zarius like
Oh.
chopped its like arm like almost clean off, and it stumbled, and then Pinky pierced it through the neck, and like all the vines just like started like
Oh,
gripping
right.
into it and like pulling on
Oh.
it.
Where is this dragon, by the way?
He's on the couch. I'll make an icon for him.
Okay. I think at this point,
Oh,
since Kevis actually hasn't talked to him, I'll walk over to him.
Greetings.
Is it morning? Are we just
Greetings, Sir
resting?
Kevis.
we did our long rest, so
Okay.
How do you?
At this point, it is just to kind of keep things easy, you guys. It is early morning now.
Kevis is like, how do you know my name?
They introduced us when you were unconscious.
Just turn and look at him. So they did. Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you. Would you know a more safer spot where shit furniture doesn't come alive and become murderous?
Ha! 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 Nay! This is the Fae.
I think in
Anything-
general, if we just obey the rules, we probably won't get attacked by furniture.
Yeah,
I think
and I'll
that's
tell
safe.
Okay,
Kevis-
but
I want to
like,
spin
these
around and
rules
just stare at
suck.
Pinky when Eli says that.
These rules are trash. I'm not following them. I'm not the one who created these rules.
What
I
happened
like
to the
it.
rules you have to
Yeah.
follow at the carnival?
Okay, well, I had a job to keep then. You know, it's kind of more free reign over here.
And how well did
Speaking
that
of which,
go?
Okay, obviously it hasn't gone great,
Dude,
but
I
like,
feel like-
it'll improve.
At this point, it's like Eli and Kevis are just
Carnival.
interrogating Pinky.
Okay, I'll modify some of my rules so we don't all get killed.
I want to walk over to Eli after kind of nodding at the night, and then walk over to Eli and kind of lean down and be like, "So, do you want to keep an eye on her, or do you want me to?"
you probably
Do I
it
hear
better.
them do this?
You're better at that. I mean, fuck it. In his head, I'll just say you.
I'll just look and nod.
Do I hear them whispering about me?
I don't know. Roll a stealth check, Kevis.
22.
All right, Pinky. Perception check.
Okay, alright. I got this. I don't got this. That's so close to a 20. Oh my gosh.
Nope, you have no idea what they're saying. You're like, all right, they're whispering about something.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a break.
New day, new me. I want to try picking that lock on that cage.
All right. Cool. So, guys, let's go ahead and get back into it. So, Pinky, you actually want to pick the lock?
Yeah. New day, new me.
Can I go back and start chatting with him while she's doing that?
Sure, Pinky, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check. Or rather, it's a Thieves' Tools check, excuse me.
Moose is sleeping in.
Sounds good. All right, as you are like, all right, new day, new me, I got this. And you're like, and you start to, you even like look inside the lock and like, you know, turn his cage around so you can like see inside the lock like a little bit. And you get your picks in there and you start to maneuver them around, and it's the same result as before. This thing is magic. Even when you're really on point, your picks can't touch the metal inside of the lock.
Well, I tried.
While Moose is asleep on the couch, I want to use Mage Hand and start fucking with his hair.
Nice.
Just, like, give him like a fucked up mohawk or something.
I was wearing a top hat. I probably would have set it like on the couch next to me or something as I went to sleep.
You gave me the middle top hat.
No, that was me.
Oh,
I had
that's
three
right.
hats.
That's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, and Kevis, what kind of conversation are you trying to
Oh
have?
my god. We'll talk about those flowers in a minute. So I'm gonna walk up and be like, so what brings you to this area? You don't seem like you would be from around here.
He says, and why not? I am a creature of the Fae. This is a Fae location.
Well, yes, but I'm fairly familiar with this area, and you look like you would be more of places I'm more familiar with, not here in this swamp.
Well, it is a bit drab, isn't it? Not too much color around here. But yes, you are correct. I do not hail from here. I hail from the Summer Court.
When he says that, you kind of see Kevis. Really?
Yes, right.
So what brought you here if you're from the Summer Court?
Oh, well, I am on a bit of a diplomatic mission that has gone significantly awry. And I am attempting to return to bring my lady news. I was sent here to gather an alliance of such to bring back to my mistress, Queen Tatiana, and I was hoping that the lord of this location, excuse me, the lord of this location, Sibilna, would be able to aid us in efforts against the Fomorians.
So when he mentions the name Tatiana, I just you kind of see how Pinky would see kind of a smirk go across his face, Kevis's face. How's she doing nowadays? She still keep in contact with Oberon?
Oh, well, occasionally. You know, when the time calls for it, they connect, they chat, they dine, they dance. Much as they have always been.
Interesting. That's good to hear. So,
Yeah.
besides that topic, how are you in this cage exactly?
Right. Well, that is a bit of an unfortunate story. As I arrived here in the Prismere, which is our current location, which is called, which is thither, as I mentioned before. I noticed that it was not as what I had seen it like in years past. And I began to investigate. Before my investigation could come to a complete close, I was captured and imprisoned by Bavlona Blight Straw. Tricky name. And that conniving wench of a hag trapped me inside of this cage. Nullifies my magical abilities, my chance to fly, to communicate. It is a bit of a pickle. And to top it all off, she is currently preventing me from returning back home to deliver news that Tatiana needs. That we're not able to gather aid from her and her people against the Fomorians, but more than that, this entire region has been corrupted and tainted and taken over.
So you say this cage, obviously, looking over at Pinky, it's magical.
Yeah, I tried yesterday and I tried today, and I thought I did better today than I did yesterday, but it's not cracking. So
I think
we're gonna have to find the key.
Kevis might turn over towards Locke and be like, Is this magic familiar with you?
See what's Locke got in his arsenal. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check for Locke. And Locke doesn't know. Well, he knows that locking magic is a thing. He doesn't know anything about the mechanics or how to do it, though.
I do believe, I don't know if you were here for the discussion, but our good fellow Sir, don't know your name anymore, short-term memory, said that we could go to somebody who has a bunch of keys and maybe they would have the keys that could unlock his cage.
He looks at Pinky. A person with just a ton of keys laying around.
I think they're a collector of keys, you know. Like I collect a bunch of lost items and stuff. They collect a bunch of
So when you say
Collect those.
collector, do you mean definition of collector is example of, I don't know, you collect people's daggers, or like the rabbit people who collect people's memories? Is it collecting or is it stealing?
pretty gray line. That's a pretty gray line. It's a gray area. I don't know. Maybe.
Fair enough. So it looks like we need to go talk to this individual and find the key to get our friend out here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've heard rumor, and this is where we were at. Me and Wigglewog, my departed companion, we were trying to go to Telemy Hill. Rumor has it that there is a goblin there who is, in fact, a connoisseur of keys, and she may have something that could aid us.
And you say goblin, I'm gonna be like, a goblin, and kind of glance over at Eli, not say anything.
Stare at him evilly.
Like, all right. Do you know where that is from here?
Well, dear sir, we are still in this cage, and I'm in this cage, in this tower. I have no sense of navigation at the moment.
Fair enough.
Okay.
How big is this cage?
It's a bird cage.
Oh, so like almost anybody could carry it besides Pinky.
Yeah.
Or Eli.
I still have more faith in Eli.
Okay. Okay.
I am slightly bigger than you.
Yeah.
It's slightly, and probably a bit stronger.
Yeah, that's debatable.
I was like, I don't know about
Okay.
strength.
I mean, I might be strong, but I mean, I'm using all my strength as it is right now.
For what?
My fucking armor.
I was gonna say to move in that armor.
Just moving is using everything I have.
So should we have like Moose carry the cage with us? I'm gonna look
Moose?
over and see Moose is still passed out. Okay.
And
Yeah, he's still passed out.
I'm still fucking with his hair too. Like this hasn't stopped.
I mean, we had, I don't know if we still have, a raft, and we can set his cage on that, and then we don't have to carry it around. That's if the tides are still high. Oh yeah, I guess we should. You would know this, but this swamp has rising and lowering water levels.
Totally knew that. Okay. What floor are we on?
The second.
Second.
Again, I'm gonna walk down to the first floor and look out the door, or look outside There's a window, a door, to see basically if the tide's still there or not.
It is currently low. The mucky, sticky sludge mud that you first encountered when you arrived in the Prismere is back. The kind of deeper, more bayou-esque swampy water that's gone. It's all receded, and the ground is just glistening with wet mud beyond the vines that you are currently, or that you came across earlier.
Okay, so I'll walk back up and be like, so it looks like the tide is low. So if we're wanting to leave, I would say would be the best time.
Cry me a river.
Except for whenever, we have to carry the fucking raft now.
Yeah.
Or tie it to something that we, could get back to.
I mean, we could also have, Zarius and Moose drag it through the sludge. 2 people's better than 1. Teamwork.
We could try to just carry it and fly with it. I don't really like walking.
Yeah, not touching that ground either. Sorry, guys.
Just we're gonna have Moose carrying a cage with a raft tied to him.
The cage can be on the raft and he can pull it like a sled.
Oh, so when we carry it, it's gonna be horizontal like this. So I was picturing.
Yeah, horizontal like a sled through the snow.
Yeah, that won't go wrong.
Or I could carry the cage.
That works. That's better.
I don't think it's a good idea to have our friend just strapped to the boat that all of our backs are to. And he is defenseless.
We could be around it.
So we're going to make a circle around.
Yeah, a safety circle.
With this being said, did we not just find a place to put this raft that we can get back to it is my main point. We don't have to carry this thing around necessarily.
Okay, but if we get halfway to it, I don't want to have to walk halfway all the way back to get a raft to go halfway and then the water drops. Don't we have stuck?
A stupid fast monk bird.
Yeah, I can always fly back and get it.
I'm
pretty sure he flies 70 feet. I can fly 70 feet at a time.
I could also just run.
Yeah, both of them.
You want to
use my dash and do 140?
You're gonna run through high tide waters, swamp waters.
Okay, fair enough. I'm also not favored in this terrain, so
feels rough.
Let's do this. I'm gonna pick up the cage. I'm gonna walk down to the first floor, and I'm gonna lift the cage up so he can see out. Do you know where to go if you can see out?
Better than being in here. It's not a guarantee, though.
Open the door. Step out with him. Does anything look
He's
familiar
going
to him?
outside.
Yeah, I'll follow Candace out.
Yeah.
Yes, I will also follow him.
I can't believe you call him Candace.
Okay, Pixie.
Hey! Oh, I'm a fairy.
And you called Sir Talavar a racist.
Sir Talavar, that's his damn name, I forgot.
Q, you gotta click on the tree.
I'm struggling. I don't see it now. I saw it just a second ago. And now I don't see it.
You gotta kind of fuck with your character to get it, yeah.
I see it as soon as I put my icon over it. Aha. Oh, fuck. I forgot this was a thing. So I'm just going to hold the cage up like he's an actual bird. Do you know where to go now?
Aren't we surrounded by trees? Isn't that what all he'd be able to see?
A bunch of thorns everywhere.
Yeah, you guys are essentially on an island that has tons of thorns surrounding it.
All right, I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna take the cage and then I'm gonna fly up in the air. That way he could see out above everything.
I'll hand it. Also, out of game, How did we get on this if there's thorns surrounding us?
You
We had a
climbed.
raft.
Because at the time the water was risen high enough that it was pretty much right up to the edge of it, and so
Okay.
you guys just stepped off the boat, the ones that were on
Yeah.
the boat, and the
Okay.
rest of us just pulled.
I thought we had to
Yeah,
climb
no.
up of it.
Nah, not really. The raft landed on the landing.
Yeah, the
Like
raft was on the landing.
Oh. I thought we had to climb.
No, we were just flying, Pinky. So
Yeah. It's not really my issue, but
right.
can't relate to you guys with those feet.
So I'll hand the
Okay, so
cage over.
you take him into the sky with the cage.
Yeah.
Xerius, go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right, 1 second here. Perception. Where are you at? Perception. Oh, okay.
Wake Moose up.
Oh, okay. Hi,
Yeah,
Troy.
of
Back.
course.
I've been here.
I say, did anyone
Oh.
wake Moose up? I was gone. That was the first one out.
I thought you were walking the dog, so I role played you, or we role played you being asleep.
No, I roleplayed me being asleep.
Yeah, he was here.
Of course.
Good. Okay. So you go up. All right, we're looking for Telemy Hill. It is a mobile hill that wanders through the swamp, and I see nothing.
It
No idea where
wanders?
this hill is.
It
Yes, it
it
does.
moves? Gosh.
Yep. So at the moment, I haven't the foggiest.
We
Which
can both
direction did we
fly.
originally come from?
Should we go up there and take a look too? Like finding things is my expertise. So just a giant lumpy landmass?
Honestly, I've never been. Don't quite know what I'm looking for.
How high up are they? Do we hear this conversation?
Nope. This is a flyers only party. No landwalkers allowed.
I'm just chilling down here with Locke and Eli.
Hey Moose, do you see any looking lumpy moving land?
No. I think fog.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. I
Definitely.
mean, there's like thorns everywhere.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and roll that perception check too if you want.
And Morgan, which direction did we come from originally when we were moving here?
You guys kind of started out in like if we're counting like the point of entry, like the point of entry is kind of like to southeast, and you guys have gone mostly west so far.
Okay.
Okay. You're looking around, and I mean, you guys are in. This is a landmass that you're trying to find, and you guys are essentially in like part of a Fey country. Looking around,
Anything.
you don't see anything that tells you like, "Hey, Telemy Hill this way," or like, "Hey, that looks like that looks like a hill that moves." Like,
Could use a sign
This-
right now.
this is a large landmass that you guys are trying to identify a small landmass out of a very large landmass. We're talking like this place is like the size of a state essentially.
Okay. And when we were moving from where we entered to here, did we see any large land masses in that time? This is me asking about your character.
No, when you were on top of the hill, because of the distance of the fog, you saw like some of the swamp below. You saw a little bit of this tower, but that was about it.
It was just this tower. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, guys. So maybe we just spin the bottle and pick a direction and go.
I got a better idea. Xerius, how bored are you?
I'm always super bored.
All right, cool. You feel like flying?
Always.
Why don't you go scout for us, bud? We'll be right here.
Alrighty.
Sweet.
You
And he takes
can't
off.
get lost.
Oh, wait, no. I set down the cage first.
Oh my god.
Zoom.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Good call, Zarius. Good call.
He actually like launches off. About 15 seconds later, he comes back and puts the cage down, and then he goes off again.
All right. And so I'm going to continue. So we're moving west and we didn't see any land masses from the point of entry till here. So I'm going to keep moving west for a little while.
Okay. Let's say there'll be, let's do this for about an hour. We'll split each 15-minute chunk into its own check. So go ahead and roll a perception check 4 times for me.
4 times?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 1.
You got this. Okay.
There's nothing that the ground people can see, right?
We see thorns.
Nothing more reassuring than 2 2s.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
All right. You got a 21. So first little while, nothing. The air here is funny. You're not used to flying in swamp space. The air is kind of like heavy and thick. Tastes weird.
You taste that?
Tastes like mud.
Floor gang.
Yeah, so nothing for the first half hour or so, but then you looking over and kind of in the far distance, you do see almost like this large triangular, like small mountain does seem to be shifting, and at first you think it's the shifting of the mist, but no, it seems to be there's a bit of a sway to it. And you're like, oh, okay, maybe that's it. And so you kind of turn your direction. You go forward, and you kind of keep an eye on it. And at some point, like the mist like comes through, and you lose it. So you're like, okay, well, it was kind of in this area, I guess.
Okay, so
And
one second. So my background is the wanderer feature. So it says I can always recall the general layout of the terrain, settlements, and other features around me. So would I still know where it was roughly at?
So as you turn around and like start heading back, you begin to fly back, and you generally have a good idea of the terrain. It's kind of a mental pattern that you have to go through and kind of memorize like landmarks. Okay, this is here, this is here, this is here, this is here. As you turn around and go back, the connection that you make between those landmarks is off.
Oh yeah, this stupid one.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll a survival check to navigate your way back to the tower.
Oh, please. Oh no.
Oh my god.
That was almost a natural one.
God.
And Zarius was never heard from again.
We've lost. That's kind of. Oh my gosh, that's clever. That's clever.
Okay. You have been here a little while. Like, okay. So, but because you went through with that memorization, some details are off, but they're not off far enough that you can't connect them. It takes you a while. You went out for an hour. It takes you about an hour and 20 minutes to get back with kind of like reconnecting things. So Zarius has been gone for about 2.5 hours. What are you guys doing in the meantime?
Pinky's gonna fly back down to Kevis and whisper in his ear, "How do you know about Oberon and Titania?"
Fuck. He just kind of pauses, doesn't know how to address that. Well, you're familiar. I am kind of familiar with the Fae. I've actually met Oberon.
You.
Pinky is like celebrity starstruck at the moment. You're like, oh my god, you know Beyonce?
She's like, what? Like, when did this happen? Like, what was he like? Like, in person? Like,
Yes, in person. And as he starts to talk, you can kind of see he reaches up for his necklace again. And his voice starts to kind of change, not from that like stern voice that he plays off. It's more of like he's recalling something that's he was hoping not to. Oban actually saved me.
I'm assuming you didn't get those antlers normally. It's. Did you get lost?
You could say that, yeah. I don't know if it's more lost than getting away. He saved me, and I've spent a good portion of my life in the Feywild, hence the antlers and
Sounds accurate.
Eli just wanders back into the tower.
I can't get out because the house has locked me in here.
He's more of a, I guess, like a brother figure to me than anything. So, yeah, I know a lot of stuff in regards from him. Silence.
Pinky's.
Mike, where is your character?
My character should be outside, but I am physically looking inside. Like, I don't know how I did this. I pressed Slanty Tower Insides, and yeah, there we go. That's better. Thank you.
Okay,
I did the same exact thing. Don't worry.
Don't touch the bars.
Don't touch them. I saw buttons, so I thought, "Ooh, I should press that," and I shouldn't have pressed it.
Oopsie. Oh, So, did you ever meet Titania?
Not personally. I've heard quite a bit about her. I mean, you're familiar with the Fae and gossip. You fairies like to get a lot around. And Oban isn't one to hide stuff, per se. And if he does, he's not very good about it to me. I've heard her name, and I know that they have a very close relationship.
Yeah, gossip gets around. And I wouldn't exactly say that where I'm from that we get a lot of that, but heard stories. Yeah. Well, thank you for telling me all of this. I know you didn't have to, but
He and Kevis just kind of is still clutching that amulet, the necklace that's around his neck. Just puts his head down.
all right.
So,
gosh.
This giant snake that's right here in front of me, am I able to reach that?
Ooh.
You're muted. You get one per game, so that's it.
I know, that was my one. One per game every time. I get one per day at work too. You can navigate it and like kind of climb up and down the vines, but it's about from where it fell backwards dead. It's about 10 feet, 10, 15 feet off of your like little path that you're on.
Yeah, cool. I'll jump that to land on it.
Eli?
Yep.
Roll an athletics check for me.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Oh,
Nice.
Minus
so
3.
lucky.
And then I don't think you have enough feet to get a 10-foot running start.
I got 20 feet of movement. I got 20 feet of movement.
Right, but it's about your jump strength, which there is actually like a formula for that.
There's none. Minus jump strength. Gravity really plays.
See.
Wow. Kevis, you just dropped a ball up there and it's come tumbling down those stairs on you.
When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So that does nothing for me.
Yep.
If anything, you're moving backwards feet.
I mean, I could just do a normal jump though, right? So.
Well, that is. So that's what you are attempting right now is a long jump.
Okay.
So. Yeah. So you can. So.
When you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance.
Yep. So half your strength score, which is
1.5. So that would be 1.5. Negative 1.5. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. I misunderstood that. No, that would be 2 feet. Half my strength score is 2 feet. That's it. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, do any of us see him jump off this cliff?
Eli, describe this moment for everybody, please.
Oh, I have to describe how I die?
Describe what Eli is doing in this moment.
I mean, I see Snake. I'm like, ooh, I won on Snake. And I fall off the fucking cliff. I don't know what you want me to say. I mean,
There's this dramatic talk, and then Eli.
Eli's like, I want out of this conversation.
It's really like it's like watching a 4-year-old like jump off the couch, just like, hey. And Eli just disappears into the vines.
Kevis is running to the cliff to look down.
Yeah, I'm like.
Okay, Eli, you fall hard and roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
I'm feeling lucky.
11. Okay.
No. I'm feeling lucky. No. I'm feeling lucky. It's still an 11, so that's fine.
Okay. So you fall, and you don't fall terribly far. It's about 10 feet before you go, like you're just like starfish belly flop onto one of these thick vines, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And one of the vines like came up and like poked you in the cheek, and you take 1 point of slashing damage.
Eli?
Piercing damage, excuse me.
It moved and got me? Is that what you're saying?
No, you landed on something, and you happened to like land your cheek like landed on a thorn.
Thought you were saying the thorn came up and got me, like fucking moved and.
Now all this roll initiative, all the thorns start covering Eli.
Are you fucking kidding? Are you serious?
No.
Oh god!
Can the druid craft these thorns to stop?
Oh shit!
Do we-
Eli?
Do we see this?
What?
What? I don't understand. Why?
What? Do you have to understand? And then I would like to try to climb the snake from where I'm at.
Kevis is laughing the entire time at you.
It's about. This seems to be a recurring theme this session. Eli falls, everybody laughs. You have to kind of like navigate and like squish through like a couple of vines. It's because like there's kind of like a little bit of a barrier, and then the snake's about like 8 feet away from where you're currently at. So you can try to squeeze through there. You'll probably get cut a little bit more.
Eli,
Yeah, that sounds.
Eli, what are you trying to do?
I just want to be on the snake. Leave me alone. So
I'm gonna fly over to that snake and be like, "You mean like this?"
I'll go through and I'll climb the fucking snake. God damn it! Let me be on the snake.
Okay, you squeeze through. You take another point of slashing damage. Your ring mail is handling most of this, but you do get to the bottom of the snake, and then roll an athletics check. This is less of like a climbing handhold, and if you're climbing the snake, it's kind of like one of those like bear hug, like shuffle climbs.
Sure.
Kevis just sits down on the edge and watches this happen.
Yeah, Pinky's like on the snake watching him climb it now.
You scooch up, you slide down. You scooch up, you slide down.
Moose wants to use the commotion that's going on to search the frog that fell out of the basket.
Okay.
Ow!
All right. Use go do an investigation check.
Probably put money into his pockets.
2. Give me a second. I need to think of what to do with that. Oh, what's up, little pup? You're mostly just fascinated that the frog wears clothes. Okay.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
All right, so Pinky, will you help me climb this? You don't have to pick me up and carry me. Just help me go up the snake.
I mean, I
Like,
can
just
try.
Just
I'm
pull
gonna,
on my
like,
chainmail.
I'm gonna like pull on the back of his chainmail and try to help him out.
All right. Make an athletics check. Pinky, who has the higher strength score.
I won!
At advantage.
Kevis is just going to lean down. How's it going down there?
It's going just fine.
That's Arcana. Let me do this again.
I mean, you can just take your modifier and adjust it.
Could I? No.
Go
It'd be
ahead and roll the
9.
athletics check, though.
Yeah, it was completely different.
Yeah, a 9. You get him up. You get him up there at some point. Like you like wind up underneath him.
That's
Like
my athletics.
yeah, at some point you like wind up underneath him, like pushing his butt up.
He's like, "Come on, climb! Start climbing! Do something!"
I'm trying.
We'll try harder. You're heavy.
Kevis
Call me fat.
wants to pull out the thing of rope he has and just hold it there. It's like, man, someone had some rope, and puts it back in his bag.
Shut up, Kevis! I don't see you helping.
You're helping a lot there, Candace. Thank you.
Is there a stick near me or anything? Any rock or anything?
You are successfully on the snake.
Thank you. I would like to sit on the snake.
You successfully do so.
Thank you.
I want to push a stick or a tiny rock off to fall on Eli if there's one near me.
He's about 10, 15 feet away from you.
I'd throw it. Probably not going to work, but
yeah, you could roll a dexterity attack.
Are you attacking us?
I didn't even do any damage, just to ping it off him. I'm aiming for him. He's got armor.
I'm right next to him.
Well, what am I
Roll your
rolling?
attack. Give us.
Just a d20 and add.
Yeah, just a d20. Add your dex mod.
8.
Eli,
That doesn't hit.
the rock comes in and just goes. Ping. You don't feel a thing.
Just
This
saying.
is
Really?
fine.
Really, Eli? All you wanted to do was like sit on this, like.
Yes, that's all I wanted was to sit on the fucking snake. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, I mean, you could have like tried to like take its eyeballs out or like get a tooth from it, and you just want to sit on it.
You think I'm tall enough to try to? I mean, we could try to climb to its head if you want.
I'm gonna fly to its head.
You guys are. It's actually like backwards. So like its throat is like is up towards the sky, and it's like laying backwards over. So its mouth and head
Even
are like
better.
dangling backwards.
Do you want me to hang off of this snake to try to get to its fucking eyeballs? Is that what you want?
Fine, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Do I hear this?
I'll get some eyeballs for myself.
Yep, these two are not being
about this
quiet.
at all.
Can I roll perception to see if there's anything around us?
Yeah, go ahead and just check out, see if anything's going on. Yeah, you look out, and there's a moment where the mist parts for a second, and you see like this glare of eyes, almost like if you have your phone flashlight out and you come home and you like wave it across the room, and your cat's eyeballs like reflect back at you.
What direction is this?
It kind of looks like southwest a little bit.
So while the two are just causing a commotion on top of a dead snake, I'm gonna lean down. We're not alone, guys.
I'm stabbing out its eyeballs. I'm taking a souvenir.
She's busy.
I'm busy.
Okay. When are we ever alone in this fucking realm? Name one point where we've been somewhere here and have been alone.
Look to the southwest. Do you see that? I point out.
I mean, do I see it? I mean, let's be honest here.
Okay.
No. I don't see it.
Eli doesn't even try. He like looks. He looks down there. Doesn't even like try to focus his eyes or anything. It's all for show.
Is this the same direction that Xeris would be coming from? Well, actually, is it on the ground or is it above us?
Hard to tell.
Okay.
You only caught like the glimpse of it in the background, like its eyes.
Would I know if that's the direction Xeris would be coming back from?
It's not the direction that he left.
Okay.
It's more to the south. He more went in a direct west location.
All right. Well,
Have I successfully taken out its eyeballs?
Roll a medicine check for me.
I'm gonna pull my bow out.
That looks fancy. Why are you doing that?
Pinky, you successfully have a giant snake eye.
What?
Did I
Just
ever?
one of them, because I believe that one got killed. I think Kevis killed that one in the other eye socket with
That's
an arrow.
cool,
So
that's
there's
cool.
only one eye to grab.
Awesome. Now I'm gonna go like kind of position myself in its mouth, and I'm gonna try to take a tooth.
Okay, roll another medicine check.
Position yourself in its mouth. That seems
Yeah.
fun.
Did I ever get the tooth? Oh look! Funny things happen. This is about to answer my question.
This is exactly what happened when you tried to take the
Yep.
fucking tooth, by the way. Yep.
Yep, absolutely.
All right,
More
note to self.
dangerous in death than in life.
Right, for real.
Dude's done more damage, in death than he did alive, yeah.
If Pinky falls down this thing's throat, I swear.
So Pinky, you go in there and you like kind of like set your feet on like the bottom fangs, or at this point it's backwards. So you set your feet on like the top fangs, and you go for a fang on the bottom jaw. And as you do, you like got your dagger and you're in there and you like slip and you kind of like stab it in the gum a little bit. It goes. The mouth closes on you.
See, this is why we don't fuck around in the Fae. Just in case we're curious, this shit happens.
You jumped on its head!
I jumped on its belly. I jumped on its belly. I am chilling here. I'm fucking fine. And I can't do anything about this. That's the great part.
How far a drop is this?
It's a 10-foot fucking jump.
It's about a 10-foot drop to where to where Eli landed. That's not the only way to get across. But then it's about like 10, 15 feet to get to like actually get to a space where you could like maybe like climb on something and like reach the mouth. I don't know, like 20 feet.
You have done this before, by the way.
Yeah, you've made it to the snake's mouth before and failed.
Just as miserably as I have.
Is there any flyers? Moose is here. I just want to look over. Moose!
I'm not. What?
We got a problem. Why don't you come over here and take a look? So I'm gonna point down. So you see Eli down there, right? Pinky was down there.
Get down there.
That's a whole other story. We just know he is not very what's the word? Acrobatic. But yeah, remember how that snake's mouth was open? Take a wild guess while it's closed.
Actually, very acrobatic. Thank you very fucking much. Which is, I'm just not very athletic.
I don't know.
Do you remember when I thought it would be a bright idea to take the sharp teeth from the killer snake? Apparently, she didn't learn that lesson by watching me. So, can you fly us both down there so we can help her out?
We'll go get the teeth.
No.
And let me out of here while you're
I'm guessing at this point, like, Moose has already taken us down. And I'm saying this isn't going down. No teeth. No.
Yeah. Is that true? Basically, as soon as he's like, cool, we'll go get the teeth, you just grab him.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, this is happening. As we're going down, also, I want to mention, also, to the southwest, there is something watching us.
Still pretty normal for this place.
Guys, anybody?
And it's not laughing at us yet?
Seriously. At this point, it should have hideous laughter on it. It should be prone at this fucking point.
Is there a safe way down from this snake?
With the way that you position, like Moose can get you guys in there, no problem. Like, or you can just like kind of hover, or like.
Not saying I'm doing this, but could I do? This is gonna be so fucking dumb. Can I take my sword while they're dealing with that? Start to walk down and basically stab it in the side and slide down.
Yeah, you can.
This is probably going to end horribly. How far a drop is it from here? From where we are?
Moose, where did you take them?
Yeah, I guess I would have landed him on his back next to Eli, and then made my way towards its mouth.
On my belly.
Okay.
Okay.
So what, is that like 30 feet up?
The snake's about 20 feet long.
Oh.
Or yeah, maybe about 30. But like half of it is draped over, half of it is draped the other way.
So it's not deadly. if I do this, per se.
No.
Cool. I'm going to do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
are you
Hello?
sliding towards the tail or are you sliding towards the head?
Not towards the head.
Are you trying to kill me, or are you?
No, I'm
trying
just
to
doing
help
this to
me?
get down off the snake. I'm leaving you to
I thought
Moose.
you were helping me.
Moose is helping
Pinky,
you.
you have absolutely no idea what's happening.
You're
Help!
inside of a snake.
It's really dark in here and I can't see.
I say we leave her.
Eli, you stick your sword in and then
I don't do shit.
make.
That's
Sorry,
Kevis.
Kevis. You stick your sword in and slide down its belly to the lower area, wherever that is. Make a pirate check. Also
Yes.
known as a dexterity check. You go down and you it's harder than you think to hold your entire body weight by just that one joint while it's being resisted, trying to go the other way. It's actually quite difficult, and you focus almost everything on that, and you kind of slide down 10, 15 feet, and then you kind of let go, and you fall longer than you thought you were going to. And you fall for about 15 more feet, and then just boots in the mud. Brambles and thickets all around you, and you landed in a spot that didn't have any, really.
But I still have my sword.
Now you still have your sword. There's no fall damage because it's squishy mud.
It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, you still have your sword.
Anything look different from down here than what I saw up top? Better view?
Totally. No. It's a worse view. You can't see shit down here. All you see is brambles and cattails and moss and mud and oh man, you just dropped yourself into a tangle of massive thorns in a swamp. There's no visibility down there.
Cool.
Just hear a little bird in your ear. Now you know how I feel.
Just
Can
looks
she
up.
talk?
Wait, yeah, can we hear her in there?
No.
No.
I'm banging,
Well, you
though.
can hear.
I just want to be like, hey, snake food. Be patient.
Moose, what you doing?
I'm gonna try to open its mouth, just wrench it by, wrench it with my hands, I guess.
Sounds good. Roll just a strength check on this. Serious.
Yeah.
This is when you come back.
Yay!
Sirius comes back to this? No! Nice.
So I'm gonna do my signature dive bomb and swoop in, boom, and then land on the right here. I don't know where my token is at though.
It's up at the top right.
It's up higher, maybe.
The hell is that?
Are you able to grab it?
I can't see it.
It's right above where your cursor's at.
How about now?
1 second here. No, it is not on my screen. It is very weird.
You'll have to refresh.
All right, 1 second.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes, you can.
This is so embarrassing.
Where'd Pinky go?
Oh, who's Pinky?
Where'd Fairy go?
Fairy? Who the fuck's a fairy?
I don't know what the hell her name is. It's not very
Talking
bad.
about Pixie?
Yeah, Pixie. Where'd she go?
Oh, she died.
There we go.
Hi. It's dead.
She got eaten by a dead snake. She did the impossible.
So
You know
all
that
these
snake we
ghouls-
killed? That snake we killed yesterday? Yeah, it ate her. Just out of nowhere.
It ate her. I tried to eat it.
It
It
ate
wasn't
her.
very good.
Yeah, but it ate her. Did you try eating her? She probably tastes like fucking cotton candy or some shit.
That's not true.
Yeah, whatever.
Pinky, all you hear is that Eli's voice is going off, and it sounds insulting. But mostly you just hear like. Moose, how's your strength check going?
Not great.
And this is where Pinky's campaign ends.
Go ahead and roll one more time as like Pinky can like help push from the inside.
Yeah,
Cool.
you got this. You got this.
Morgan, out of game question from last session. Did I ever get that tooth?
No.
Okay.
No, you hurt yourself and said "fuck this" and jumped up back
Yeah, it's
over.
stabbing you.
I was smart about it.
Pinky, as like you hear all this going on, let's see, and like something changes. Like there's like a tug inside of the snake, and things are going on. And Eli's sitting on top of it, and Moose stood on top of it, and Eli and Kepis was on top of it for a minute. And it's just like stepping on this thing. As you're in there, you start to feel something like kind of start to trickle down your back, and it burns. Oh, that's a high roll too. And actually, like as Moose like jumps off to like fly around towards the face, it's a big pressure, and it's just like you get a small shower of digestive fluids, and you take 6 points of acid damage.
I'm just gonna scream.
Is that tooth worth it?
That's right about when that 14 will come into play. Pinky screams and starts freaking the fuck out, and like trying to push, and like she's able to work with Moose and like get the mouth open.
Oh, thank God! They got the mouth open.
Oh my gosh!
Goodness, I was so worried for you.
Why'd you go in its mouth?
It's not fucking worth it. Pinky just flies off. Flies back
How
up.
you feeling? How you feeling, Pinky?
Really, really bad. Really hurt. Really gross.
Tends to happen when you jump in a snake's fucking mouth.
Gonna sit on this cliff and be really upset.
Okay.
All right,
Serious.
now that that's fucking done, serious.
Okay, guys. So I flew for a really, really, really long time.
Obviously.
Yeah, and I don't really know why she was in the snake's mouth, but whatever. So I traveled for, like I said, a really long time, and I seen a triangular-shaped mountain to the west, and that's really all I saw. And then I came back, so we could head that way and check it out.
Okay.
Travis is yelling at Moose. Can I get a hand?
Can you get the thing?
He just looks up. Hey, shark food or snake food. Shush.
You shush! You didn't just get almost digested by a freaking snake that's already dead!
Whose fault is that?
Why would you go in the snake's mouth? You're supposed to eat them, you know.
I give Kevis a mental fist bump.
Pinky's just gonna sulk back.
Fine, I'll get this fang, and
What?
I'm going
Okay.
to.
Before you
Right up.
do that, can I get a hand back up?
No.
So I'll move over to the ledge, and I have like 50 feet of rope, and I will drop it down.
That works.
Or actually, I'm going to move to the ledge. I'm just going to, I am going to move to the ledge and then drop it down. That way they can try to climb back up it.
Are you holding the other end?
Are you holding it?
Yeah, I'm going to hold on to it.
Oh,
This has no chance of failing.
I think he's gonna take a step back from that.
Kevis, make a dexterity check as you guys communicate about the rope. You see it, but you still have to navigate. You're still about 15, 20 feet away from the rope on the lower floor. Dexterity check. I guess this would be a save. That does make sense. Yeah, you're good. You're pretty adept at like moving through wilderness and brush and stuff to not get damaged. You're fine. You get up to it. And then you grab on the rope. Zarius, roll an athletics check to hoist him up. And it can be assisted because he's not just dead weight.
Okay, great. One more athletics.
Roll another.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You get him up just fine.
Am I able to sacred flame the rope?
Just for the meme?
Just out of curiosity.
I don't know.
It says a creature.
Yeah, it's a creature, so.
Yeah, no, not really. Okay, that's.
Yeah, and it takes radiant damage, not fire damage. So.
It's. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
It's one of my favorite spells.
Yeah.
So you get Kevis, you get back up on top of the ledge. And this whole time, Locke is just writing in his journal. And he's like, just recording the events as specifically as he can as this is all unfolding.
You did put down how much. You did put down how much of a hero I am, right, Locke?
Like, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And Moose, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a fang out.
What's your method here?
I guess I'm gonna try to kick it out.
Okay, roll a strength check.
I was hoping maybe for an unarmed strike.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, let's do an unarmed strike.
I pray these fangs are very useful later on.
Boom. Dirty.
Yep, dirty 20. Roll your damage just for kicks.
I mean, there's no rolling unarmed strike, right? It's just
How
one
many
plus the
damage?
strength modifier. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you're a
Yep.
monk, that's the only time you roll damage.
Yeah.
So.
Or if I thought it was if you had. No, never mind. Just kidding. Wasn't
there's
it
a
like
couple of
Tavern
feats that
Brawler
can
or something?
Yeah, there's feats and fighting styles that can do it too. Okay, so you kick the tooth out, it lodges, and then you're able to just kind of like yank it out. You have a giant constrictor tooth.
I got it.
Oh my goodness, you're amazing!
I'm pretty good.
You should throw it at her.
Don't you dare. That thing's probably like at least half my size, if not my size. Please don't.
And you got in its mouth. So.
Yeah, okay, well, I wasn't expecting it to close on me and then, like, start digesting me, so,
Okay.
I thought it
we
was
learned?
actually dead.
What did we learn?
Don't go climbing into dead things' mouths.
I should have
That's
been
probably
learned
a
as
good
of
idea.
yesterday. Again, Kevis and Eli are interrogating.
And Sir Talavar at some point turns to Locke, who's he's sitting next to. He's like, "Oh, they always like this." Yes, always.
I still have the eyeball, though, right?
Yeah.
Assuming you put it
Yeah.
in your pack before you started taking out the tooth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I'm not gonna carry the eyeball and try to take out a tooth. That's crazy. Awesome.
I think going inside of a snake's mouth is pretty fucking crazy, but you did it anyways.
Well, it was dead.
Mhm.
Yeah, how
Yep.
well did that help?
Yep.
Not very. Okay, guys, I get it.
As long as we learned a lesson here, we're all good.
He's just gonna fly away.
I had to do it. I've heard stories of like people can still get bit by snakes after they chop their heads off.
Correct.
And I'm like, this is one of those moments with a natural one and she's in the mouth. Yeah, the nerves for the jaw muscle are still working.
Still twitching.
It's still twitching.
Hey, Eli, do you need any help down there?
I'm quite comfortable on this fucking snake until we decide how the hell we're gonna get from here to where you wanted to go.
Moose is gonna fly down at the raft and see if I can lift it.
Sure, you go down, you do find the raft, and like while it was kind of like settled and like you kind of banked it on a large vine that came out, now it's kind of sunken and twisted and kind of like flopped over on its back. So go ahead and roll a strength check to see if you can like essentially dislodge it from where it kind of like wedged itself after the water went away.
I grunt as I lift.
Yeah, it helps. Lowers the DC if you grunt.
Really shows that you're putting in a lot of effort.
Right.
Must.
Yeah, and you are able to kind of like get it and like wrench it out. And yeah, you do get it out, and you're able to. It's 300 pounds, and how much can you carry?
I can carry. I can carry 210, but I could push, drag, or lift 420.
Okay. Yeah.
Can't be
So.
serious.
Yeah, so you can get it out, but there's not. I mean, you can kind of like set it down on a vine, so and like try to balance it so it doesn't like topple back over or something. But it's not. You don't have any place immediately to like lay it down flat.
Well, I'll kind of just stand it up like a mattress that you're moving or something.
There you go. Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna need some help, guys. I can't get this on my own.
I will fly down and I will help him.
No.
So what are we doing?
Well, you guys had me
I've been
go
asking-
look for a mountain, and I told you about it, but you're over here fucking with this snake and trying to be eaten alive.
I'm not trying. I wanted a tooth.
Are those
I'm not
eyes still
trying, I
looking
was
at
doing
us?
it.
Exactly.
You might not have been trying, but you were getting it accomplished.
Whatever.
Are those eyes still looking at us that Kivas saw?
Roll another perception check.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
You look back out, and in that same spot that you were looking in, no.
Shit.
But you kind of look over to the right a little bit. Up high, like maybe up in a tree. And down low and something to the right. 6 eyes. All pretty uniform, kind of glaring at you.
I see
6
that.
eyes or 6 pairs of eyes?
6 eyes total.
I see that,
Okay.
and I look over. Eli, you better get up here. Like,
What do you want me to do? You want me to jump? I'll jump. And
No,
fucking start-
no, there's a rope. There's a rope. Look at
I still have
Zarius.
to jump to the fucking rope.
Yeah,
It's a 50-foot rope.
He's
I'm
15.
not close to it.
The rope is straight down, and he's 20 feet and like
Okay.
10 feet down.
I'll
Zarius,
jump.
can you
Fuck
go
it.
get
And I run
him
and jump at the fucking rope.
very quickly?
I'm running and jumping at the rope.
Hold on! Oh, Lord.
Roll an athletics check for me, Eli.
Fuck, why can't it ever be acrobatics?
Because this is about distance.
No,
There you go.
Eli.
All right, I'm running and jumping at the fucking rope. And
There
he's
he
gone
goes again.
and you start to hear.
Ladies, come over here.
As
Is he alive?
as I see him falling as the jump, can I just like swoop down as fast as I can and try to grab him with my claws?
Really fast.
You can try. It's a real high DC though.
I snagged the rope from Xerius when he
Give me a
drops it.
dexterity saving throw because you're trying to grab him while you're trying to avoid these vines.
All right, where's my dexterity?
Okay. You go down and like you kind of grab him. You do swoop down and you like grab like the back of his chainmail for just a second, but you haven't. You move so fast you don't have enough time to like catch yourself and like stop yourself and like from dodging. So instead, you run into one of the vines too, and you drop Eli. So Eli, you fall. The remaining 20 feet down. And take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is he on the ground now, though?
That's where he ends up. It's and 4 points of slashing damage as you are hitting the thorns on the way down as well.
Everything is fine.
At least you made it to the bottom.
Whew. Holy shit. I need to sit down for a second.
Was it fun?
This place
That
He
one
made
wasn't
it
as
down,
fun.
guys.
That one wasn't as fun.
Oh, and Xerius,
Yeah.
you take 6 piercing damage. You
Alrighty.
you like full on like land into the vine and like pull away and there was a thorn stuck in your gut.
Well,
All right, guys. So
Alrighty.
I'm
You said 6, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The dead snake and the inanimate vines are the biggest threat that I've created for you guys.
just the environment itself is a hazard to our group.
I
Monsters,
didn't
whatever.
make it to the rope. I didn't make it to the rope. I tried. Couldn't make it.
Kevis, also, why were you saying that he needed to get back up here?
Well, before he just impromptu jumped, there is
You
6
told me to
eyes. Morgan, are they getting closer from when I last saw them? Like to us? Or are they saying about the
seem-
distance?
The same distance.
Okay.
And the creepy thing is, you don't see them shift. You don't see any momentary like flashes where like, okay, maybe they blinked for a second or turned away. They're just locked onto you.
Kevis, could you move over to the opposite side of the tower real quick?
You wouldn't know that.
Yeah. I'm just saying there's about 6 eyes staring at us, locked on right
Staring
now.
at us?
So it'd probably be a good idea we're all up here together because from experience, splitting the group didn't go so well.
I mean, speak for yourself. We seem to manage just fine.
Yeah, you ran from the fight.
Okay, well, you had equal opportunity to get out of there just as easily. Maybe not just as easily. I think just as easily, though.
Morgan he's muted, by the way.
Morgan,
but,
that's your second time.
That's 2.
Yes, this is a wine bottle.
I was about to say, he has one of the things that the guy was using to steal our memories. Isn't that cool?
You're right. I called it a wine bottle.
Technically, that was a gourd.
It was gourd. Yeah,
And you tried to. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
A wine bottle was definitely present during that interaction.
That's a gourd.
At this point, though, Kevis is like, you get up here.
Where's Moose?
Is
I'll
Moose?
climb. Fuck it. I'll climb.
My God.
All
Why
right.
is he coming up? Don't we want to go down?
Let's
know.
let's group back up.
So
First.
he's in the mud, and from Eli and Kevis were both down there in the mud at one point, and there's no way to travel. It's like 10% of the space is movable, is like traversable.
Moo!
I
We're
actually
gonna have to wait for the water.
Right. Let's.
Well, you guys can like move away from the vines to get back to like the normal swampland if you want, but getting down, like going ground level at this very point doesn't do you any favors.
if I walk to the other side of the tower, are those eyes following? So I'm gonna do that and see if they shift, if they're locked on a particular person or.
Sure, you go around to the other side of the tower and like kind of look out. Roll a perception check for me.
Oh, that is what good.
11. You kind of like look back around the tower, like from where you came from. You don't see them. You kind of like look out. What is now like ahead of you, without kind of turning back, like kind of in your opposite 180 degree.
Mm-hmm.
And you look out. 8 eyes, just locked onto you.
I'm gonna casually walk back over to the group. So there's more.
What do you mean?
There are more eyes. I counted about 8 over there, and I'll point in that direction.
Looking at these eyes, do they match the snake eyes?
You haven't seen that yet.
Roll a perception check, thank you.
He's pointing them out, so I'm gonna see if I can see them.
Hey.
Okay. So he kind of points out, and like you point out 8 eyes over there, and Pinky comes over and like looks at them. There's nothing there. You turn back around and like look at the original location that he was staring. And there's a moment where like the mists clear really well, and you just have like a very focused moment. You're like, okay, I know you've seen the threats of the Feywild in your life before. You just lock in, and you see not only eyes but shapes to go along with them. 9 eyes.
Oh, nice.
What the fuck?
Oh,
One of them's missing an eye. Hell yeah.
guys. There's
And that's
more?
where we're going to wrap up for today.
Oh my gosh! No.